I don't know if we want to hit this now, just real quick. I know we're going to be jumping in. One of the things I wanted to say about with starting the next campaign is I don't know if people wanted to run through like third to whatever level, but I kind of want to already be at like level 10. I don't know if we just kind of can skip that stuff and start at level 10, or if we start at level 10 and go through, and that way we at least play the story.
It's a good point. So here is the scenario. So the way that the campaign is set up, you start at level 3 and can go as high as level 20, 21. Yes, 21 is beyond the realm of D&D 5e, but it gives you parameters for it, so that's kind of cool. And then it gives you, like, as far as like the campaign guide, it says there are a couple different ways to approach it. The classic approach is to start at third level, and you can start at third level, and that gives you context for everything, because this is a different world and there are different factions at play, and starting at third level gives you the most exposure to all of that, to develop what your kind of worldview will be for this game, kind of thing. If you don't want to do that, there's no problem with that. There are a couple of other mechanisms that will start the game at different levels, etc., and I'm happy to do that, but I wanted that to be a group decision before judgment calls were made with that. And then the second point I want to say to that is, Kevin, because you were the one that purchased the module, we are missing a module. We are missing the 11th one. No, no, that's not how it goes. So we have 1 through 12, with 11 being missing right now. So no, if it was me, I would have been like, dear Roll20, what the fuck? We're missing the 11th one. But I realized that when I was going through the material this week, and I figured I could send you a message, but we're going to talk on Thursday, so let's talk on Thursday. Because no matter where we start, we're not getting to the 11th module for a hot minute. So
I'm guessing it's probably something that just wasn't, I didn't add on. I might have skipped over.
Okay. The other thing I will say too is, so I read through the first module, the one that starts you at third level. That's the starting point. It is interesting. It's a different way to kind of start a campaign. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Don't worry about it. What I do like is the way that this campaign is written is it basically creates a scene, and then it asks you, do you want your players to go through all of this hoopla to get to the next scene? Or do you just want to read the following narrative and go to the next scene? So it's basically like bam, bam, bam kind of thing, at least for this first, I'm going to call it book, right? So this 12 book, we'll call it 12 books or 12 chapters total. That first chapter, there are several segments to it, but it's like you do the thing, and then either you can role play, and deal with stuff as you move forward, or you can say, I want to skip this, give me the narrative, this is where we're going, this is what happens next. And I haven't read enough of everything. Again, it's literally 12 books, but I haven't read enough of it to know if every book's going to be like that, but at least the first one is. And the idea, and so from what I've read, is the first two are basically 3 to 4, 4 to 5, then it's like 5 to 7, 7 to 8, maybe 9, and it just keeps growing like that to go. But the campaign guide does say, do you want to not do that, and you can just go here, and then what we could do on session 0, maybe session 0 and 0.5, is just a flood of backstory to give you information. And I think that's a call for the group, and you guys let me know, and then I can start prepping that way.
Does anyone have thoughts? And also, Tom, do you know what that thing is called, the 11th module?
So if you go into the journal in I forget what we call it. Was it Don't Fly Too Close to the Sun, Icarus, or whatever it is? If you go into the journal on that, you'll see it's like W It's basically War for the Burning Sky, or War of the Burning Sky. So it's like WOFTB, and then it'll say 1, and it'll say 2. And of course, they're not in like order, so you have to go through all of them. But I like went through them several times earlier this week to basically be like, we don't have 11. Like we have 1 all the way up to 10, and then we have 12, but we don't have 11.
Okay. Yeah, because I looked and it seemed like I put them all in, but I don't know. I'll check on that.
Yeah, no,
Because
and again,
the thing,
like
the
was just me
add-ons
looking
don't
at
have numbers, so it's like, all right, cool, thanks.
Yeah, for the few adventures that I've purchased in Roll20 thus far, sometimes they come pretty good, and sometimes they're like a shit show. Like when I bought Strahd for Roll20 because I wanted maps instead of what I was drawing for you guys, it
Right.
was like when I opened up like the drop down to show like to pick where maps were, it was like we're gonna do this alphabetically, which means you have no idea where anything is whenever you're running adventure, because maybe we started with or maybe we started with the actual name of the map. Who knows? Up to you. Figure it out. Goodbye. Yeah. So that said,
All right,
I am impressed with the amount of maps that this module came with. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So that's pretty sweet.
nice. Well, that's good news. All right, so yeah, I don't know if we want to think about that, talk about it later, after something, but in the meantime, do we want to start taking out?
I would definitely like to see the story. I'm interested in the story. But I'm also with you. Like I don't feel like being a level 3 character again. Level 10 is way more interesting. But
Yeah.
If we can like scoop through the lower levels, just so we can like kind of experience
play the lower levels at level 10.
Well, so
Right.
that's maybe a choice, but I was also thinking that it could be interesting to play the lower levels until something happens where we have to make a choice. Like maybe somebody gets like critically wounded or something happens, and then we have to fast forward, and then that is what catalysts us forward to say, like, get to the next thing. If anybody's like, why are we still here? What are we doing? Because this is a game that is very steeped in the realization and the machinations of the war that's happening and the history of the areas around it. So Kevin, in a lot of ways, it's like what you were growing with the Underworld game that we're playing right now, where
it's funny because I'm reading all the player guide stuff, and it's just like, this is like where I was going. All right, I guess I'll play it instead.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking. Like as I started reading, because it starts off, and the DM's guide gives you a bunch of like backstory that happens on like the catalyst for this war, and I'm like jotting notes, and then on like page 5 of notes, I'm like, what the fuck? Like when does this game start for them? I don't understand. And then it's like I'm like, all right, let's just jump into the first module. So I start reading the first module, and I'm like, they don't know anything. Like they know some stuff, but they don't know any of this. So I that's why I'm like, my concern is, because this is a game that was written to be so, I guess, like connected. Like the players aren't just like a faction of heroes that are like, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. Like you are literally shaping, and your choices are shaping and changing what will happen in this kingdom or this area. It weighs into it. So I think that maybe we could weigh the two and say, if like starting at level 3 when you're like, we were just playing like 12th or 11th level characters, what the fuck, but also knowing that like that growth is going to exponentially grow with you, and if there's a point where we're just like, we don't want to fucking deal with this, like we want to deal with what's going on here and we're going to go do over here, tell us what happens next, maybe we can fast forward and do some leaps, and if people want downtime activities, that's where we can figure them in. The campaign does allow for periods for downtime at specific points, which is very refreshing when we think of the last campaign where, like, Frostmaiden was just like, fucking goddess is going to kill us. Let's just keep doing
Right.
this.
You're
So,
on the
yes.
clock.
Right. So that the idea that there are these like forces or literally nations who are like scheming against each other to either like quell rebellions or like take other ones over because of this sort of like upheaval that's happening with the death of this leader and all this stuff, you kind of say, where do you guys want to fit into that? And that's so we've heard from two, right? So we hear Kevin, and Kevin's got a great point where he's like, the idea of this game was we play a high level campaign. Let's be high level characters, and there are ways to do that. But I think you miss some of the backstory, and then we hear what Dolan's saying.
I've been reading all the stuff too. You know that the player's guide has. So I'm also, like Dolan was saying, I'm interested in seeing the story, where this goes. Like I built my character just with a number, and then just it happened to be 10 because I'm like, sure, let's see where that goes, because we were talking about higher numbers, and then it was something where it's like, when I was reading the stuff, I started putting in different like spells or traits for this guy with the the festivals and the different factions in mind for things like that. So it's like, I'm pumped to like get involved with it and like have this be part of it, but also like, let's go.
And again, I want this game to be like, you guys know that my kind of DMing style is, I want to challenge you guys. Yes, maybe murder you, but I want you guys to play a game that you're interested in. And this campaign, more so than any of the other ones that we've really done to this point, is all about player choice and the growth of it. And one of the things that will happen in here that I don't think they talk about in the player guide is, at some point, you guys will control factions in massive battlefields where your players will choose to take on quests, but like what the other elements of your force of battle will do are going to bring into play this concept of victory points. And those of us who have played Catan totally know that if you get enough victory points, you win the day. And if you take risky enough like ventures, you could win it sooner, which means you could just move on and just keep doing it. And I think that's a really cool, it's a really cool element of this. Also, as soon as I started reading this, I went, fuck, these assholes picked the most complicated choice I could have given them to prep as a DM, but also I haven't done this before, so let's figure it out. Let's do it. So I'm excited, daunted, all at the same time. But I want to make sure it's a game that you guys are passionate and want to play, as opposed to something that you feel is just dragging you through a grinder kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Do we want to, honestly, we might be able to even continue talking about that while this is going on, because I know you guys were going to be starting to shoot zombies from a distance away.
Pew pew. Well, I know one of us was. I know one of us who can just shoot from a half mile away is like, I'll just take care of this.
Up to a tree and just snipering people the fuck out. Yeah. Because why not?
It's not jealous. I'm impressed. Like, Tinker's like,
you're pretty good with that. I don't know, fist of power or whatever you got there.
Watch what happens when they come really way closer, though. No,
I'll be ready when they get closer.
Stop shooting for like 20 minutes, and then I'll show you. Watch.
I just throw the fart box at his feet and run away.
Good luck.
And then just run away. I did tell my family tonight that I'm a little sad that Tinker is going to cease to be part of my Thursday nights, but also for everyone's collective sanity, it's probably good that Tinker's gonna not be part of Thursday nights anymore. So,
right.
I wouldn't agree. I found him quite humorous.
Don't worry, he'll be back anyway.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have why don't we get a couple Eldritch Blasts, if those are being thrown out.
You know,
Is
like
it
roll like
3
40
at this
of them.
point?
Pew,
Right.
pew, pew.
It's probably going to be something like that.
Is it that time?
It's
Eldritch
EBT. Eldritch Blast.
And where are we on this thing?
Way over to the left. Like I think we're several hundred feet to the left, if I remember last time.
More south.
We're in the bottom
I'm
right
sorry.
corner.
That's right. We're for some reason I thought we were to the left of it. But okay. Yep.
No, you just got carried off that way.
That's fair.
Alright, so if we're gonna fire it up, then let's fire it up.
Just before we go on, my character sheet says Tinker is at full health, but I have 2 dots on Tinker. Is Tinker okay right now?
You got full health. I mean,
All right.
you were healed.
Okay. All right.
And we slept.
Just double checking.
I don't
Just
even
was
know
like,
if we slept.
Yeah,
Me?
you and Tinker had to come back and get that. So you guys are like 2 hours behind with sleeping. But yeah, you slept.
Okay.
Do these things obstruct view?
I mean, you guys are so far back, like, because yes, they do, but I mean, if you can't hit one, there's 10 others that you'd be able to aim for that aren't obstructed by that thing. Yeah. So are you getting close?
you're getting
Shut up, you.
close.
How tall are those things?
The trees?
Uh-huh.
Tall. Say like 40 feet.
Okay.
So there's my 2 shots.
I'm only doing this to take this stuff off Tank.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Fair.
Just
No,
needed
no.
to do that.
Yeah. No, I know. You click on it and it's just like, okay, I can't choose the stuff.
I just can't, like, everyone's avatar is in the way. I can't scroll the map right. So.
Yep. Okay, so those are...
Oh, is Fred with us? Did Fred come with us?
Yeah.
Oh. Is Fred doing anything?
I mean, not this second. I mean, you're not doing anything.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not judging. Wait. I'm not judging Fred. I was just asking if Fred was doing anything. That's all.
He's
Yeah,
he's
not at
huffing and
the
puffing.
moment. Right.
He's very tired from our
Even-
4-day journey.
Oh my god!
Right.
How do you
Even
make one?
after
Our hour walk.
even even after you guys
Oh, this
took the
water.
long rest, he's just like, "Oh, can we take a break real quick?" It's like, we have been.
Did anyone bring snacks? Oh.
So with that, do you only have 2 right now? It didn't go up at 11.
I
To
don't
3?
think so.
Oh, it's because I think it's because he's multi-classed.
Yeah, but it's still based on your level, I thought.
Character level, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Cantrips are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what
I
level
think
are we?
3. Well, then there's 3.
Pew 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 pew.
See?
Nailing it.
All right. So from a distance, pew, 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 and then a zombie gets hit, and as it goes to turn, its head just gets taken off, and it drops to the ground. Just, the zombies start to like see that like things happened, but it all happened at once, and they're just kind of wandering over.
As long as it doesn't turn into World War Z.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, eventually.
It is Kevin.
I mean, they'll get here eventually, but that's different than World War Z, where they're like, we're all Usain Bolt and we're just
Right.
running. Yeah,
We're just
so,
we're just Usain Bolt if he was also a distance runner.
yeah, it's just
It's like, oh,
his speed, but forever. That's I mean,
Right.
We don't need to breathe. We don't need anything. We're just doing this.
weird. That's no. The muscles just are able to keep recovering somehow. Okay, perfect. Yeah, those ones that are rotting off of your body. Sure.
They feed on the lactic acid that sustains them.
Right. Why do you need brains? Honestly, I don't. I just need exercise.
I just don't. It was some bullshit thing my father came up with. I just need the lactic acid.
Right. I was pressured into wanting brains.
It's a family thing. It's my history.
Yeah.
Man. It's not anything else.
I was sent to Yale for the brains, but it turns out I just wanted other brains. So, all right. So, taking out the first zombie, no problem. 300 yards away, I assume, ish, probably a little closer, so that you can start picking off stuff.
Could I ask you a quick question?
No.
Louis Cipher. I'm going to ask anyways. You're a jerk, but it's fine. Do you think that your Eldritch blasts make a sound, or are they just these silent pulses that are like that just soar over and hit? Like it's your character, so I don't know. Like, what are your thoughts about this?
I don't know. I never really gave it much thought, to be honest.
So where it's like a cantrip and stuff, and like it's gonna have some effect. So there's gonna be some sound where things can start to realize.
You
like,
know when you
what's
take a
going on.
balloon, you take a balloon and you blow it up and then you squeeze the end of it and it goes beep. I'm imagining that now. Every time there's like beep, immediately giving away our position because he didn't give us something better. So that's what I'm thinking.
Right, just the whole trail, and like it shoots a beam, but the beam stays lingering in the air.
It's
like
almost like the remnants of a sparkler in behind.
I was just gonna say a firework, where it's just like you see the smoke still lingering in the air. The blast happened, and then you just follow the line of smoke directly to where it came from.
What
it's
is the
the
military
opposite of a
use?
stealth
Yeah.
attack.
What does the military use so they know where to? It's strafing fire. Like the strafing effects are there, so it's just like this luminous, lingering line effect. So everyone's like right there. That's where we have to shoot, and the zombies just turn and they see a direct line pointing at us, and we're like fucking Louis. But also great.
Well, I don't even have
Great.
stealth. What do I care?
Actually, what do I care? I mean, I'm thinking, ready, boys.
So where does everyone else set up as this happens? Are you guys also forever back and like waiting for stuff to come up, or would you kind of be at least a little bit forward so that anything that happens, you guys are able to get there?
I'd stroll up where Keone is,
I'm hiding.
but
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
you
just
could be there. Just don't like point to me and be like, "She's up there at the top of this tree."
no, I'm not like being like, what are you doing up there? Like,
Right.
I'm not
Watch
right
out,
there.
because there's zombies all over here.
I just tracked where you were
There's
going.
that one, and there's that one, and there's
I tracked where you were going, and then I would be like going along this path. So I might
Okay.
be maybe right here.
Okay.
So, I think, just looking this up, I think that I would, and I don't have something that makes this better right? Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I just want to look something up to make sure I'm not missing something from Tinker. Infused.
No worries. While you look at that, Bortle, any thoughts?
It's a great question.
I'm staying back with Louis with my range stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
all the
rage stuff. Oh, the N is gone. Oh, all right, different effect.
Can I reach this zombie over here?
If you run up to him,
Well. So wait. So
unless you all see him.
what? Why would we not wait for more zombies to come and get sniped? Because Tinker has a range of 100 feet or 400 feet if he's willing to take disadvantage on it. So like, this is one of those moments where like fucking Braveheart saying hold, like just wait until they get closer.
I can hang out if that makes sense.
Braveheart saying hold because the guys who are charging at them are dying as they're trying to get to them. Mm-hmm. Different scene entirely.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
They're not the ones who are at a disadvantage.
Well, if I remember, there was one scene in Braveheart where like they start running and then they like whistle and then the flame arrows go forward to hit the cavalry running at them that burns all the horses. So like I just like that kind of scene, right, where we're like right, don't run yet. Like we can start taking a few steps forward so it looks like we're moving forward, but as the zombies start shuffling their way, we're gonna kite the shit out of them before they get here.
Right.
Well, okay. Hold on. If the zombies end up kind of mobbing, then that would be a problem. They would definitely easily overwhelm us.
Would they
mob us? So it's going to be in our best interest to start taking them out when they are less collected, when they're more scattered out.
Keone, are you fucking kidding me? I literally said we're gonna pick them off as they come here. Calm down.
So I'm gonna stealthily I'll
snipe Tinker.
Oh shit! She said she's killing
me. She just hops down from the tree, and walks over to him, and just picks him up with one hand. And she's like, "You're shorter than me, though. That doesn't happen often."
It's like the worst slaughter ever. She comes in, she's like, "Tink, can I talk to you?"
What's going on?
Come here, buddy.
All right.
She picks him up. He's like,
"All right, I'll talk next to you so we can
snap his neck."
She goes,
I just
I just have to tell you something, Tink.
All right, Dad, whisper it to me.
He turns, big ear, right next to your mouth, and you're like, and that's the end, Tinker. There it is.
I would cradle him.
As his body spasms. You know what? It's beautiful and gross and disgusting all at the same time. Just how Tinker wanted to go. Yep.
I'm so glad I was able to find it so quickly. Hey, come here. Come here, yeah, closer.
I really hope that's not what Keone's voice sounds like. Hey, come here, close it up.
It does now.
So Kevin, because we're kind of like playing with various distances here, would there be anybody that's in range for Tinker to take a couple pot shots out right now too? Since we have like that 100-foot, he has a 100-foot gambit.
Yes. Yep.
So I will, in that case, I will just take a couple shots and say,
Keone, you should do the same thing.
I am. It's gonna be this guy.
There's a 16 hit.
Yes.
All right. Just want to make sure of something because of all the stupid shit Tinker's got going on. No, it doesn't do more.
Keone, who are you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Right. Doesn't Tinker have something that gives him more dice?
Is it not showing up? Am I missing it? Can you put the arrow on?
I'm highlighting. Circle. The farthest left corner of the map.
Oh, well, there we go. That's why.
That's who I'm snipering.
Okay.
And I'll just be taking out the back line while these guys are taking
the front line gathers under the tree.
Don't. All right, I was gonna say, don't let me get killed.
I cast fireball.
All right, so that's 10 points of damage to somebody, and then second shot. If an 18 hits,
aiming for?
Whatever the closest person was.
Okay, we'll say this one.
Oh my god. And the second one is 8 points of damage, whoever the closest one is.
What were the two? How much?
I'll be right
Did
back.
they didn't come through. God damn it.
No.
I mean, it's I'm sorry, it's my wife's laptop. So it was 10 and 8, so
Well,
it's 18 total.
Install D&D Beyond on that thing, or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
'cause she won't get mad at that. But anyways, so it is a total of 18 points
No,
of
it's
damage.
so convenient. She'll finally
Sorry, are you
figure
not
out how
playing
useful.
D&D? Are you not playing D&D at work? What the fuck,
Right?
bro? Because every
If you are and
wife
you're not-
everywhere loves it when you go, bro, and talk to them. Yeah, it's the best. Best.
Just the fact that you threw in and talked to them, it's just like, are you all right, Tom? You know how wives hate when they talk. You talk to them. It's like they're not supposed to.
That's me.
But
That's
yeah,
just
no.
me vibrating. Anyways.
Okay,
I'm
so
changing my mind.
Tom.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. I will say this because I have to give props where props is due. My wife has finally figured out a stratagem in Sushi Go to crush me, and she has beaten me the last
What?
2 games of Sushi Go that we played.
What
And
did she do?
I don't know how she's doing it.
Really?
She just keeps switching it up every round, and she's beaten me. Like the first game, she beat me by like 1 point. The last game, she beat me by like 3 points. And we keep playing with variant amounts of people, which I know is fucking with my stratagems, but also like I'm really amazed and proud. I'm like, this is great. Like I want to fucking defeat you now. Like let's do this. So
You are my sushi rival.
yeah, and at the same rate, my daughter's like, I don't like this game anymore,
Yeah.
Dad and Mom.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, fuck you, kid. Like we're getting this done. Like this is great.
This is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're either with us or not.
Or you can sushi
okay.
go away.
You can
Okay,
sushi
so-
go away.
I'm gonna clear the field directly in front of me, so I'm gonna be focusing on these guys, and I'm gonna use my hand crossbow, so I can get a couple of shots off,
Okay.
and then I'll start tackling the back line. So the first guy, it'll be the guy closest.
Yeah, what is the range on your hand crossbow?
My max range is 120, and I can ignore
Oh, nice. Oh no, that's because you have sharpshooter.
whatever it is.
Yeah, that's the next that is the next thing that Tinker wants to do because otherwise he'd have his 400 feet. So for sure.
Right, exactly. So my light crossbow or my short bow would get me 320 feet, so that gets me to the end of the map. But my hand crossbow is 120. So the guy closest to me, I'll do a shot with my hand crossbow. Let's see what that is. Nice.
Nice.
And then that. So I
As
just
that one hits, you just hear Tinker go in ascending stone.
Oh Jesus.
Well, you don't hear it, but like,
Right. Yeah.
He
I
did
hear it
do
from
that.
afar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely hear it from
You
down
feel it.
right.
Do I roll that damage again because it was a crit, or what do we just what do we do?
I mean,
But sneak attack doubled too?
yes, it is.
Does it not matter?
All dice.
Oh,
No, it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay, gotcha. I see it.
But you know what I'm gonna do? It was so much that a fragment shot off of that guy. His arm blew off because of the explosive arrow.
Awesomeness.
Because the tiny little hand crossbow that you shot
Yeah, just
hit this
exploded.
guy, exploded him.
Got him with shrapnel.
Yeah, it must have, this body wasn't really well preserved. And then, so
Right.
once that thing stuck in, just all the gas just burst. And then the arrow just took a turn.
And so then that one that is damaged, my second shot will be that. Let's see if that does anything.
That'll hit.
And then we'll do that. Assassin might even be a thing because these guys haven't taken any. They haven't done anything.
They've moved forward and stuff because of this guy.
Okay.
But if you guys were
So they're
actually,
aware.
you know what? I'll give you. If you guys weren't just kind of waiting around, because you're obviously not right now, as Louis Cypher was shooting, then it's something where you can have the assassin on that. So you can say
Then that
that's a
would be
crit and roll a
critical.
d6. Yeah, but on the attack, it's only the second attack. It's only the crossbow.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's a d6 plus nothing or plus something.
Yeah, well, you already have the 9, and then because the thing with critting is you just double the dice, and that's where sneak attack, because all of them are dice, that gets doubled.
Gotcha. So 9 plus 3.
Enough. And two down, right around that tree.
Okay. Do you want me to roll another stealth? Because it's my intention to stay hidden.
Okay, then yeah, because that was action.
My 2 shots, I think, takes up a bonus.
Action in your bonus, yeah. So your move, yeah, you can use your bonus as a move action, or the other way around. Your move action as a bonus.
Gotcha, because I didn't move.
Yes, because I still like the 4th edition thing of, they're ranked, so it's action, and then the second is move, and then the third is bonus, and you can give up like an action to either move twice or use a bonus or whatever. So yeah. And consistency.
Oh, my second. Okay. And I guess I can use steady aim too at some points because I'm not planning on going anywhere. So we'll see how that comes.
Okay.
Into play. But that's my turn.
All right. Anyone else doing anything at the moment? Or are things waiting until we're moving up closer?
Till we're closer.
Yeah, I'm holding until, things are a little bit closer.
I'll, if you want, I can throw it a stealth check.
Yeah.
Also, remember, Bortle, 60 feet is the range on the web spell.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, you're good. I didn't actually realize. So we'll have to it doesn't make much of a difference, but I didn't realize that all of this green stuff is supposed to be like swamp water.
Hence the walkways, bridges.
Right, exactly. And it's just like, oh, okay. I thought it was like darker grass.
So they should be having a hard time moving through that.
And they are. I was like, I'm moving them, and it's just like, oh wait, they're So there are some patches, I think. Like that's.
So this is perfect for just sniping away.
Yeah.
We should just be hanging out on the path and just be like, okay, next.
Yeah. So. Next, and also, Bordo, how far back are you? And Asgoth, like, are you guys there on the map, or are you back a little bit?
I'm on the map. I'm just hanging out, by the party back here, maybe on the.
You're on me.
You're too
Right.
close, man.
Well, your stealth was too good. He didn't even realize.
Because Bortles a
jeez.
turtle, does he have an easier time getting through the swamp?
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. You know what? Swamp, sewer. They're close enough.
Swamps.
It's
Awesome.
like
Yeah.
literally the same thing. Just one is encased in metal and cement.
Well, one is filled with more urine, I'd say. Probably.
The
I don't know
swamp?
which.
Because of all of the animals.
Okay, so yeah, it's you guys again.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing with the guys in my vicinity. So the one that's closest, because I do not like people getting very close to me. Not like this situation at all. I'm gonna keep trying to sort of funneling them towards our heavy hitters.
So you're funneling them towards yourself?
Not me. I'm not a heavy hitter. I know I play the part well, just really not. Ugh.
Have you not seen your strength score? Just saying.
Or what you do when, unfortunately not on this one, but when you are attacking,
What you guys are talking about? I'm
As-
just a little old lady.
as you killed 2 zombies with one hand crossbow attack, basically.
What are we looking? What's our target for these zombies?
What?
Does 12 hit?
Oh no, not
Okay.
not on this one in particular.
Okay. I'm gonna do that again. Hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
Give me 1 second.
Give me 3 steps.
That's a different unit of measurement
Ah, no.
for a different thing.
Also, a very different concept. Like, definitely not where I thought this game was going. But okay.
I'm gonna use steady aim on this one.
Okay.
So this is my advantage roll for that.
You know what, Eric? I am excited to know what the
14
music selections for your wedding are going to be.
No.
That's what I gotta say.
Okay.
It's on the
then
number.
because
So
okay.
you
Oh.
you know that 15 would have made it.
Okay. So because I actually didn't hit anything this turn, then I stay hidden.
Okay. That's
And that's my
an assassin thing or something?
I can look it up, but something like that.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you know in
Just
1 second.
if you were just saying that was the case, it's like, all right, well that's a really
it's like
cool
a thing.
idea.
I'm not just gonna figure it out.
All right. It's like, oh, well, you know what? Since I didn't hit, then I get to stay hidden then. What?
Huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can follow the logic. What's everyone else got?
Skulker. I think. Yeah. So Skulker making an attack doesn't reveal your position.
Huh.
When you are hidden from a creature and miss it with a ranged weapon attack, making the attack doesn't reveal your position.
Cool.
Well, shit.
All I have to do to stay invisible is not contribute.
Right. Not doing anything. Nailing it.
Right.
You hear through the
Did you stop shooting at some point? No. I was always shooting. I just missed, and then they didn't notice me.
Shot
You
the
have
whole
all
time.
your arrows. No, I got extra arrows before we left. So
I was making arrows.
why are
in
you
the
counting
tree.
my bolts?
Yeah. Stalker.
No, skulker. All right, who's got stuff? Tinker, Louie, you got some range stuff. We finishing anything off? Well, there's one guy to finish off. Plenty of new targets.
Yeah, Tinker will. I gotta move the map around. Sorry. There's one guy. Tinker will take a shot at that first guy to try to finish him, and then shoot at somebody else. So here we go. First shot. Bam. Does a 22
Don't forget
hit?
we have these wands, guys. Like
Oh, I
everybody
know.
has wands.
Nice. That's 11 points on that guy. Probably kills him, hopefully. And then, that is a 20 on another one for another shitty damage. And you know what? I'm re-rolling that D10 because of Piercer. Nice. That's 13 points against somebody else. No, that's my turn.
So did we start another round?
Yes,
All right, then I'll be taking my 3 shots.
I'd imagine so.
Start on him. Who's closest? One.
Two hits.
3.
And then, so he died after the first one. Where do you want those other two going?
Him. One behind.
Okay.
So 20 points of damage only gets 1 dot on that guy?
Yes.
Okay. Can we tell?
Well, remember, no, he said some of them are like hardier than others.
Right. Can we tell from looking at them which ones are beefier, or they all kind of look the same? We
No,
don't
these...
know.
There's... Excuse me, kitty. These ones versus these ones. The first ones are the beefier guys.
Okay.
And so...
Are those the ones... Oh, those are the ones named whites.
Yes.
A white. Okay.
Yep.
So the whites are beefier.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
you can see all those. So yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
The whites are.
I was...
Yep.
My perspective was quite far away, so I could see the whole map, but I'm...
Yeah,
closer
you're
now.
way up in the tree, so...
Yeah.
It's harder to tell.
And also, can I tell if this tree over here is taller than the tree I'm on?
Yes,
It's
it is.
Kevin.
A little bit.
It's-
It's like 50.
It's
Okay.
Kevin's quiet racism coming out. It's all white. They're gonna kill you. It's all white.
That's
No, 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 no.
it's a stretch.
Take it. Just take it. Roll with it.
I mean, we'll go with inner racism based on... I mean, that's going to be outer racism. Once I start talking about the goddamn gnomes. I actually like gnomes now, so that doesn't work. But we'll figure something out.
They're my cousins.
Elves.
All right.
They're
all right,
okay.
Noam Chomsky.
Okay, so that's you guys, Asgoth and Bortle.
Let's see. Well, as a very melee-based person right now, I'm going to hang out and wait for them to come to me.
Should go in
At
your
least a little
shell.
longer.
Go
Uh,
home.
Just float there. Just float and look like a dead body, and then jump at them when they pass by.
I can push you in the water. Just float over to him.
You could be like standing on him, floating. Use him as a little boat.
a mortal
Here.
vote.
Take out their legs. You take out their heads.
I'd be a
He's- Grab
boat
these hand
at
axes
that
with your
point.
feet. It will be awesome. You know rapid spin?
Mhm.
I know hydro pump only.
Like Gamera.
Oh, right. So you're just chilling. I was trying to still be a bit hidden as well. Just remain that way. Yeah.
That's cool. That.
So that's us. Did Tink you win? Yeah. You did.
Yeah, he took out that first one.
Yeah, I took one guy out and put damage on another.
Jesus.
Okay. That's not the right thing at all.
Firewall.
I don't know if this is even the best measure thing to do, but I think it's cool the effect that it's got. So a wave, a tidal wave comes up and sweeps all the guys who are in here and affected down in this direction.
Jeez, Fred. Oh, jeez. Does it do any damage to them, or it just moves them?
It do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Does it just kill them?
No.
I think you mean glob. Oh my glob.
You needed to say that like Fred.
Glob.
Okay. I was really expecting some like big fucking. He rolled a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 1.
Wow, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
could be worse.
Like, what do I mark that on all of these guys? It's like no damage.
You just got them
Shit.
into a nice little cohesive cluster.
Right, which is nice, but like, it was
Is
it was
If
supposed
somebody
to do
throws
a
fireball,
bunch. I mean, yeah, absolutely, but you know, is anyone that's close enough to do that anywhere? Because you're back a distance, unless you want it to be closer. Because at the moment it wouldn't really have mattered, but if you want it to be kind of close, so that you can throw other things, or if you want it to be forever away to be able to Eldritch Blast. The choice is yours.
With
Actually,
my
if I cast Fireball, it'll reach because it's 150 feet.
It's 150. What? Why?
Yep.
Is it 150 just regular?
No, it grows.
I don't even know what to say to that. What are you talking about? Shit, and this is who we're giving DMing duties. Oh my god.
He didn't even hesitate. Ew.
In this game, I don't have to care. I just say yes.
That shit better keep up. 150. It just is. It's 100.
Is it because
I
of,
thought
like,
it was 60.
No, hold on. It's
This shit goes forever.
It grows. It grows by level, but also doesn't he have spell sniper?
It doesn't grow by level.
I thought if you cast it at higher levels, it grew.
Oh, no, just the damage.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, no, it's just 150 feet range.
Yep.
Nifty.
That's absurd.
Not that that's not enough.
Okay,
but
man.
I was-
Okay, man.
I was always thinking it was 60. I'm not mad. Shit, I've got fireball on my wizard. I
Don't be a man.
actually think I don't,
Hey, man.
because I intentionally avoided it. Even though I'm like, you always grab fireball because it's intentionally overpowered. But okay.
I was watching a couple channels the other day about there were all these gifs about people just being like, "God, cast fireball," and they're like, "Don't do it. Don't do it. We're not ready for that right now." And they're just like, do it anyways, and just burning people just always burning.
I didn't ask for the details. I just said I'm casting fireball.
So that's their half movement.
Yes.
This is World War Z.
You're gonna get us. Oh no.
And that little
Oh,
lady
we're
next
right.
to me.
No, you're right, because they were knocked prone. I thought you were talking because the swamp. No, that guy didn't
Right,
grow.
right.
Would you say they're prone bones because of what they are?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But
I mean,
You would.
right.
100% I would. Oh. You know what? I feel TJ did that. I feel TJ was on point with that. And also, I hate it.
But secretly love it.
I can't take credit.
Somebody
I always
else did
feel
it?
like it's Eric.
Was it Eric? Eric.
It's always Eric.
Right.
It's always
It's,
Eric.
it's always Eric.
When in doubt, it was Eric.
And in doubt, totally Eric.
So those guys are dead. That guy moved. Did this guy move up? I don't think he made his way up. And I'm on the wrong part on this one, so you can't even see it anyway. Not that anyone's watching. Anyway, moving to the next thing. This guy moves up. Bortle, if you are right there, he is going to try and take a swing. Or something.
What happened to
What is
Bortle's
he trying to-
60-foot range of web?
Oh, well, I was waiting to see if
well,
anyone would...
you know what, Tom? Fuck you and your gift. Just saying, fuck you.
Save it.
All right, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, no. If you didn't use my gift already, this is bullshit and I hate you for it. Not waiting for a good opportunity. Because, just shoot it into the swamp so that it can float downstream in this slow-moving water.
Where there's a fucking swarm of undead coming towards us. No,
Well, it's just one right now, but
okay,
he had
but Tom,
he
read
had
the whole
disadvantage?
spell, right? Doesn't it have to stick? Doesn't it have to stick between two things that have to hold it? Yeah. How far does that need to be? Let's see.
Wait.
Okay, I
You
love
tell
that
me
I still have
over-
the beam thing on.
Hold on.
You get
Over the last 100 feet of movement that they came towards him, there was nothing that he could have just been like, "You're stuck. Moving on."
Wait, what surface? And why is he talking like you now?
That's what he sounds like. Well, at least to me, he does.
Right. Oh wait, everyone just sounds like Tinker. That must be terrible for him.
Tinker's like, "No, we're all the same. It's great."
Everyone sounds like Tinker to Tinker. Okay. So what? All right.
No,
This guy.
I was just saying that if he had a chance to stop one or several people to pot shot him, it doesn't make sense to let him get closer. That's all I was saying.
Fair enough.
Especially where he has 6 charges of it. That's all I'm saying.
What am I trying to do here? All right, so is this just rolling with advantage? Okay, so 12.
What?
I don't know.
I got a 19, so
So no. All right, back to you guys in the
so
studio.
I feel incensed. So I want to hit this dude.
Good. I think you should do that. I think you
Fantastic.
should hit something, Portal. You should
Mm.
definitely do that.
Would a 22 hit this dude?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What are you playing with over there?
So 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Where's he at?
Jeez, give me a second to open it. Very hurting. If he could feel pain. But like, you know, about to die.
You said one more time?
Yeah? You gonna roll 18 again? No, loser. Yeah, well, you don't have someone to hit with your bonus attack. Sadness. Do you?
What about Fred?
Maybe. Maybe, let's see. I keep forgetting that I have this on. And it's a nice surprise every time. But I think you're just short.
Yeah.
Oh! Don't go there. That's 40.
Oh, yeah, I need to go help Keone, actually, because that dude's getting a little close. So,
Yeah,
I will defend your honor.
indeed. Or not.
And like the white knight that you're trying to be.
I whiffed.
Keone's just like, no, he's fine.
I made it.
Right.
But I really love Portal being there. That
Right.
seems great to me.
Okay. Okay, still you guys. Bortle just went first.
And a question.
He's been wrapping it up. Yep.
In regards to throwing something.
Okay.
Does
Oh,
my
shit.
increased strength give me
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Also, Portal, you stepped into my line of fire. Just
Oh,
Well, goodbye.
well, shit.
Well,
can't Eldritch
for what
Blast
though?
Be, like heat-seeking missiles that like can
Yeah.
they can curve and
Well, no, I was gonna throw a fireball centered on this guy. What if these corpses come back? We don't want
Don't burn
that,
my
so
tree. Don't burn my
let's take
tree.
care of it. Well, it'll be singed everywhere. But only on the base. And that's the least important part, because you're way up high. So, you were
So I
throwing.
have alchemist. I have flask. I'm not throwing. I'm asking questions.
Right.
I have some flasks of alchemist's fire.
Yes.
It says in the description that I'm able to throw this flask up to 20 feet. Am I personally able to throw it further than that?
I mean, I'd say probably. I'm surprised there's not like a
Distance-based strength.
right
I can
some
share
sort
it.
of
Guys, 5e missing a rule? No. No.
And it doesn't say
yeah. Where are the
anything that-
novels?
Yeah. Well, that would have to be.
I want to take a 30-minute break right now so that we can figure out how throwing is actually considered before we get to make a ruling on it, please.
Jason, thank you.
This would be like the Brady Tuck rule. sort of argument stuff where it's just well, see, as
Oh
you see,
my
the
God.
arm
Oh
was
my
coming
God.
forward, but it was not making a distinctive, and so for the strength check that he would have had to make in that check. So
Kevin, I don't know why I appreciate a Brady reference with a D&D game as much as I do right now, but that was amazing. You know
Right.
what? Give yourself inspiration. That's great. That's so good. That's so
Right.
good.
I get to roll advantage against Tinker at some point.
Fuck!
Tom, you sound like you're
In the
inspired.
long future.
I just like I have a very very vivid moment of watching that game in a very very specific place with some very very weird fucking people around me and like the conversations that happen and all of a sudden to be in a D&D game what like 7 years later and someone's like that's
It's
a very
not
Brady
7.
specific it just was like
It is-
just ripping that
It is
bad.
not 7. That was from like the first Super Bowl. So 2001.
No,
Or
I don't
three.
think it was the
Three.
first one. I think it was the second one, wasn't it? I
It
think
was,
it was the second Super Bowl.
the Raiders, yeah. But either way, 2003 and 4? No, because it was 2, was it 1, 3 and 4? I don't know, something.
Well, you
It
see,
was like
children,
20 years.
as you get older, time spans start to differ. This is things to look forward to. Anyway, shut up and move on. All right, moving on.
Cool. So, second question. It doesn't say anything about this alchemist fire can ignite things outside of the target. So, are we saying that the fire would stay on target and it's not gonna spread willy nilly?
Okay, here it is. Alchemist fire. Why? Like,
I shared it.
no, I know. I'm
Oh.
just seeing if there was anything like D&D Beyond.
More the novel.
Where like
You're
I'm hoping for a novel this time. It's like give me something about throwing, but no, it's just the same.
Okay.
DC Dex check to extinguish the flames. No, so give me a. That's what I was doing. Give me an acrobatics. No, nope, the
What?
other one.
Athletics.
Athletics. There it is.
Por qué?
To throw it.
Oh.
To the 60.
Oh no, I'm not going there. I was
Okay.
asking that question for that reason, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm actually just going to drop it right here. Hold on. Not there. Not there. Not
There.
There.
Well, yeah.
So that's well within range. So what
Yes.
do I roll? I don't
And
know what a ranged what a ranged attack. What is my ranged attack?
you can just roll like the crossbow. Because I you're gonna be proficient enough
Okay.
with this thing. So it'll end up being the same number.
Gotcha.
So yes.
All right. So that little whitey gets to be ignited, and do I roll one? What a d4?
Yes.
Okay. Boom.
What do we
Okay.
have for? Oh, how about? Yeah, we'll just go with the flask. -4. All right.
And so I haven't moved. That was my action. Can I use my bonus action to shoot my crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
It's funny because it might be something where the wording is specifically you're supposed to have attacked, but also you did, so.
Yeah. Okay. So fuck it. I'll attack that same one that is in front of Portal. So I'll just do that again. No. Oh shit. Does a
Yeah.
68 those kind? Okay.
Yep.
Do that. is in range of a ally.
32. I mean, so the bad news is you're not going to get the full value out of your alchemist fire at this rate if you just kill him.
That's all right.
I mean, you didn't really plan this one out, Keone.
I have more flasks. It's not a big deal.
Interesting. He's on fire. All right, dead.
This is the first time I used it. I just want to see how it's going to play out.
Right. All right, what else we got?
Just wait for my turn.
Well, it's whenever you want to take it, you can start shooting.
Wait no longer.
Do I risk hitting the turtle?
Oh, you wouldn't. You'd be fine. And how far back are you off the map?
It's right there.
Okay. Oh, so then yeah. No issues at all.
No shoes.
Even with a
Right.
fireball?
In the swamp.
No, you could hit everyone. Easy.
Yeah, but
I have no issues. That is some closure.
No, you arc. You don't go straight up. It goes up and over, and then drops down. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Okay.
Gravity fireballs.
Yeah. So
It's a
same way the
meteorite.
arrows work. Yeah. 100%. You want it to have a bigger impact, so you want it to go up and then drop down.
All right, so if I'm not going to hit Bortle, then I'm definitely going with the fireball.
Yeah, because even worst case scenario, you could step over, and then you could always just go right back.
All right, we'll do that.
So let me. How many things are there? Too many. I hope I'm getting close.
Let me know when you want me to roll.
Yeah, so fireball is 20. 20 foots.
Yeah. So pretty much they all go boom.
Yes. Yeah, there's really not much else you can get. Everything's kind of just out of there. So yeah, just those however many guys that is.
That's fine. Works for me.
Yep, that's what I didn't think you were going to complain about getting all those. So
Unbelievable.
deck 16. 1 2 3 4 9. All right, what do we have? These probably don't have plus. Not a plus. This might. Plus. Fail. 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 Wait. Only that one has a chance. This guy, the one guy down at the bottom, he saved. That's it. Everyone else taking the damage. Damage that. Okay. I didn't mark that. That, damage it had done before. But with those two actually combined, because I was going to say, oh man, it was really close. Oh no. Whoops.
Ooh. TJ, you playing?
Yeah. I'm here. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm gonna hit this guy. So fireball
Right.
just
That's
happened
what
with
I
this.
saw. I saw him lighten up. I was like, "Oh, TJ's gonna do something now." He's like, "I'm gonna get off the recliner, put down my bucket of popcorn, and come
Yeah,
out."
I'm gonna do that.
Asgoth's getting called out
How much?
by the scary one.
How much? How? All right, you're right. I'll do something. All right. So I'll just throw a guiding bolt.
Classic.
Guiding bolt. Oh, I'm not doing anything. Never mind.
Back to the couch.
Uh, well, that's cool. How long? How bad would it be to cross this?
You're just gonna have to wade in, and then it's what's it called? The slow movement one. Difficult terrain. But it's nothing too crazy.
I'm in the water. Please, no one electrocute it.
Lightning storm.
Well, now that you said not to,
Now we have to.
sorry,
Danger.
you should have said nothing. You would have lived.
Bonus action. No, I'm just gonna just do this. Just miss and move up. That's what we'll do.
Okay. All right, let's see, Fred. What do we got? Okay.
Does he really gain speed in the water?
Yeah, kinda.
Fish.
Like he drops in and just like zooms over. So he's gonna hit this
It's
guy
like Mermaid Man.
with more the Hasselhoff, I think it is, right?
Yes. Indeed, it is.
So a shot of water is bursting out. Hitting this guy and pushing him back. Hitting for 18 damage. Right, Tinker, did you go on the last turn?
I went on the last turn, but not on this turn.
Okay, because I kind of skipped you with having Fred, but it's still ally turn. So
Okay, if that's the case,
but
Looking
before I
at
skip you and start moving zombies,
fair. Let's do this. What do we got down here? I'll take a shot at the one next to Bortle, and then I'll take a shot at the one that's up here. Just see if I can just pew pew. So first shot.
Yep.
It's probably going to be hit with a 21. That is nice. That is 15 points of damage against that guy, and then second shot. Oh man! All right, 17. Does that hit the other guy?
yes.
All right. I'm going to re-roll that because it's just a 3 on a d10, so re-roll that. It's a 2, so it doesn't fucking matter. So that is 8 points of damage against the other dude, and then that is my turn. As I sit here in the barn, slowly cutting weird letter shapes out of lumber.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Kind of. I don't know if that's, you know. It's definitely like some sort of psycho behavior with how you're describing it. I don't know if you're writing a ransom in wood letters or.
Like, why are they weird letter shapes as opposed to just letter shapes? What makes them weird?
He's gonna use it on the dog.
Tom makes them weird.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move over to the other white over here.
Hold on, no. Right?
No.
Because, no, that... Have you gone this turn?
I don't think so.
Well,
Wait,
how did that white
No,
die?
you started.
I didn't
You
kill
started
that.
the-
Like, I
No, Keone set it up, and then Tinker just hit it. But
Yeah,
you...
I haven't
Yeah,
gone
Bortle
yet.
didn't go.
Yeah, he started this turn, I thought.
Did I?
He did move up to that white.
Yeah, because he... Okay, so the turn that happened before was this guy moved and then hit him. And so he started this turn by hitting this guy and then moving
Killing
and
that guy,
attacking.
and moving.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
fair enough. Gotcha.
Okay. So, let's get some of these out of the way. Because there's a bunch of these bodies that... can kind of gather and not have them spread out all over the map and everything. Because that's actually what happens, is these bodies start getting picked up and kind of gathered over. And...
Picked up and gathered over. Oh.
and then we have a new friend that appears.
From the bodies? Like it's created from the bodies?
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Harvey, and he's here to harvest.
I'm glad you didn't move yet, Bortle.
Right.
I'm glad you're exactly where you are.
Right. So as that happens, yup, he's right here. How's it going? He's gonna introduce himself.
Looking good. Little bone crown.
Let's see. Are these what's okay, but that's a different thing. What? Does it have more? What's supposed to be happening here?
What was that? Oh, that's a very...
Hold on. I'm gonna have to try and find this somewhere else. Because it's like on the actual character sheet thing for it, it's like it makes 2 claw attacks, and then it doesn't have the claw attack. So I don't know if I'm looking at something wrong or what. Let's see. D&D Beyond, do you have anything for me? This guy's
Hold
right
on.
here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll let you know how much pain. Yeah, see? Why isn't it showing it? Anyway. So, we go back here. Go advanced. Oh. Jeez. And, Bortle said his AC was a 19, correct?
Yeah.
So, this guy comes up and he is...
Where is
I mean, kind of unimpressive. You know, he comes up and smashes Bortle. He just turns his shell, blocks it, and then steps out of the way of the next one.
So what's happening?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Don't you worry about a thing.
Well,
Your
that's
cell defended you.
wow. That's okay. That's cool. Works for me.
All right, so some of these guys continue moving forward, but it's going to end up being you guys.
All right. Well, I guess it's time. I'm gonna enter rage. I'm gonna get enraged.
Okay.
Did we take a long rest at some point
Yeah.
between
Yes.
the
Before we
last fight?
started this,
Okay.
Yep.
Because I hadn't marked off I had a rage marked off, so I wanted to make sure of that. All right. So I'm gonna enter rage, and then I'm gonna swing at this dude. See what happens. It'll be fun. Or not.
Well, you did swing at him.
You swung at him.
Yeah, I swung at him. Just nothing happened.
Maybe there was web on the axe and it was like stuck to the grass. It's like, what the? So maybe you didn't swing at him. All right, that's fair.
What? I'm gonna
'Cause it's
I'm gonna
the
take a couple shots. I'm gonna target this white over here.
Okay, and that's a hit.
All right, cool. So that will be 12 points of
12.
damage.
That's a hit, and that is a kill.
And my second shot will be there.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, my second shot will be there.
With a bonus shot, you don't get the
No sneak attack.
not the sneak attack, the added dex damage, right?
What do you mean the added dex damage?
So you're rolling 1d6 plus 5. You would only get the 1d6. Am I correct on that? For
I don't know.
bonus attacks?
That's like a 2-weapon fighting thing, right?
Right,
Yeah.
I think so. And then, being able to attack as a bonus action is something where you only get the weapon damage, right? When you attack as a bonus action.
Pretty sure.
Would it say under crossbow expert? So ignore loading properties of crossbow. Proficient.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
That might cancel that out,
Doesn't
so yeah.
use disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. When you use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you're holding. Yeah, it doesn't specify, so I don't know that rule.
Okay, because I was just thinking, because like the 2-weapon fighting and like when you attack, like generally like rogue stuff, it's like you attack with the regular one and you get it's not proficiency, the what's it called, bonus. I'm blanking on all the words. No
ability
one's
score?
jumping in.
Ability score modifier. Or-
The modifier, right? I don't know. Whatever. Something.
You
Yes.
don't add your ability modifier to damage of a bonus attack unless
Right.
the modifier is negative. If either
Oh,
weapon
really?
has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making an ability attack with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because of her crossbow expert,
If she gets that canceled out, then yeah.
because it's not 2-weapon fighting, because she has crossbow expert, which allows you to make another attack.
And if
It's
it
not
just
2-weapon fighting, it's
says
just
Or
Right.
offhand.
And if it's just saying it allows you to have it, I'm obviously not super worried about it. We can figure it out over X amount of time now anyway. But yeah, it just came to mind. So yes, we'll just take that. And who was that shooting?
This one.
Okay. All right. And critical. Anyone else would like to have a turn? Or you
Yeah, I'll
just
go back.
pass?
No, I'm not passing. I'm just waiting my turn. That's all.
Yep. Well, since you're the one speaking up, it sounds like it's your turn.
Yeah, well, my computer's ancient, as we discovered a long time ago.
Yes.
So. Alright,
Who
so
is
that's
that
the first
coming at?
one. Oh,
The big guy?
yeah, the new guy.
All right. That is not a hit. Just barely.
Oh, fuck him.
Well,
Literally.
that is. No, not that one. This one. And that also is.
And that's it.
Okay. We got Asgoth made it to land.
Yep.
Tinker's hanging.
I'd find a spell.
Hanging still. I apologize. I had the Discord app open, and it was like, "Oh, do you want to talk? Push here, 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 push here." No, still no. So I'm like, "God damn!" Exit, enter, exit, enter. Oh, here we go. Nice.
Nice. Hanging still though.
Hanging
Excellent.
still.
So, I don't know if you have a thought process on what you're going to be using while TJ searches for his spell.
I think what I'll do, seeing this giant thing next to Bortle, is just take 2 shots at it, and then probably use Fury of the Small if one of them hits. So, crossbow shot. First one. Bam! Does a 21 hit that guy?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Come on, big numbers. All right, I'll take it. All right, that's 13 points of damage, but also scroll down to Fury of the Small. I'm going to do another 11 points of damage to that thing. So that is 24 points of damage on the first shot. Pata!
Okay.
And then second shot. Patoosh! 17 on the die. 29 to hit. Definitely a hit. Oh, a 9 on the die. Another 15 points of damage. And Tinker goes, you're going to die, bitch! And then that's Tinker's turn.
All right. Excellent.
Alright, I was looking at the spell, but it doesn't seem optimal here, so I think I'm just going to do Spiritual Weapon, cast at 3rd level.
That is always optimal. That's a great spell.
I was going to do Spirit Guardian, but then that thing can't move. You just put it on
Yeah.
spiritual ally as a spell is just it's the go-to. It is the go-to.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Yep.
Yeah.
I have
What is your weapon manifest as?
Probably
A quill.
dagger.
A quill for As you see, the pen is mightier than the sword.
It just appears as the naked mayor of Lonelywood, Loki.
Amazing.
That's fucked up.
Everyone immediately knows. Is that Loki of Lonelywood? It looks like him.
Yo, keep it on the down low,
I thought he
bro.
was talking about the original mayor.
Right?
The chick he fucked.
Right.
It's like, wow, he's just randomly as another character slut shaming her. That's fucked up.
Wow, you assigned a lot to TJ on that.
But if you'll notice, CJ said nothing in rebuttal. Just
and that's the best thing to say, because it's just like anything I say now I'm in trouble potentially. So let's
can and will be used against me in Lonelywood court.
right in the mean streets of Lonelywood. Okay, so wait, what was all right? So spiritual weapons being cast.
Yeah. That's bonus
All right.
action. You can move it. You create a floating specter. I'm trying to figure out if you can hit on the same turn.
I think so, because it's a bonus action to have it swing, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
When you cast it, you make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, target takes
that's
force
cool,
damage
but
equal
can't use
to.
that.
I'm casting it at level 3, so it's going to go up to 2d8
Oh, nice.
plus 5.
I like how it's, makes it wider to fit the thing, and so it's a big fat dagger. All right, let's give you control of this thing, so you can put that wherever. Asgard.
And right on space.
Just waving in front of him.
Yeah, we'll have it go there and hit this.
That will hit. Yeah, you guys have hit twice. You know that 17's the number. Okay. Yeah, was that everyone?
That's my bonus action, and I'll have the other guy toll the dead.
Well,
Hopefully it's
casting
not,
spiritual weapon was the action, right?
bonus action.
Yeah, you can do it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's bonus.
Okay, because I thought that casting it was a regular, and then
Moving it.
moving it and attacking with it was the bonus.
Moving it is a bonus action, but depending upon your build, you can do it as a bonus action.
No, it's casting time, 1 bonus action.
Okay.
It lasts for 1 minute. It's not concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was making sure I didn't know if the bonus action was just to summon it, and then you use a bonus action on the other turns to do it. But it says when you cast it, you make an attack with it.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Right.
that.
Yes.
And I don't know if this will even work, being necrotic. But let's see. That guy will toll the dead. Make a wisdom save.
Maybe. What's the number?
17.
Maybe not. Probably not. Very most likely not. Yeah, not. So he failed. 20.
All right, let's see if he can even take this necrotic.
He can.
Oh, sweet. I don't know if they're resistant, but I mean, you can't really tell if something's resistant if it's dead in Pokemon.
Right.
That wasn't very
I mean, that
effective,
worked.
but he's dead.
Right.
Fainted.
It's not very effective as they one shot. It's just like, well, it seemed effective enough. Okay, so was that everyone?
Yeah.
Minus Fred. Not planning on going over there, so he's going to try and see. All right, let's have some checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I need them. Simple. Pass. Fail. Fail. Pass, fail, fail. Okay. These guys head up. He passed. Fail. Fail. This guy passed all the way through. No problem. So, let's see if he did anything more spectacular this time, which significantly... One. That guy was close. Actually, of course they were close. They were hit by a fireball and a previous tidal wave. So those guys slam into the tower, breaking their bodies through the, smashing the water into the stone. And then it goes to the zombies, and they start moving up. Oh, actually, Fred moved back, too. Not far enough, but he did move back. Let's see. 25, cool. And bodies are gathered again. Over here. Another one not dying. Appears. And he is going to... He's got Asgoth right there. We'll see if he has anything to say to him. He has nothing. He's all set. Hey, how's it going?
To meet you.
How's it going?
Hey.
And all right, this first one is gonna swing for Bortle. Jesus Christ. Okay.
These big guys are just really enamored with us.
I know they're like, hey, how's it going? You guys are strong.
I'm new here.
What? All right, so this one guy, I don't know what he's actually swinging with. Let's see real quick. Swing. 2, okay. Plus 4. Alright, we've got... Oh my god. Okay, so the one hit that came through was on Fred. Over here. Because it was a crit. So, we end up doing... Come on. 28 plus 2. Okay. Really? Okay, so Fred, got slashed, like, just only barely. Alright, you guys. These
I'm gonna
guys
go for
suck.
Bone Claw again.
Yeah.
I don't think a 14 hits. Nope.
Correct. That does.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
and
you know what? I forgot to put this on. Whenever it's happened.
And then that is it.
Right. Alright, who's up? Who's swinging?
All right. If Bill's gonna go, I'll fire. Same guy.
That's a hit. And with no wasted effort, the first one's down.
Oh well, shit on me.
We're into that.
But the offer's on the table, apparently.
No. Alright, so we'll just the last one over the other big guy.
No, you shot 3.
Yeah, I thought you said the second one killed it.
No, the second hit.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, it had 23.
Got it.
So, yes.
Wow. Exact.
Right, exactly. And that's where the no wasted effort came in.
So
There's been a couple of those lately where you guys have gotten just right on the number for it. Both hits?
I was rolling with advantage to get sneak attack. So I used steady aim.
For which one?
Ugh.
Who were you shooting at?
Hold on 1 second, just swapping pages.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one.
You shitting me? Okay.
Exactly. Again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, how much does he have? This much? Okay.
You don't say.
Right.
That's my turn.
How much does this guy have? I'm going to do exactly the amount of damage on. Who's left? Tinker and Asgoth?
Portal?
Bortle killed the Bone Claw to begin with. He still has movement if we wanted to take it.
Bortle killed the Bone Claw?
I thought Louis
Did
did.
he kill it?
Louis
Someone
killed
did.
the Bone Claw.
Yes, he did. Bortle swung at it and hit it. And then I remember him saying, and that's my turn. And yeah, no, it was definitely Louis.
Yeah, Bortle did go. He got a 14 and 25 and 14.
Right. Set up the thing, but... TJ, you haven't gone, right?
Not. I'll throw this out. Spiritual weapon to hit big guy. That's a nat 1. It's helpful.
Yeah, it's been a lot of those lately. A lot of them that you guys haven't seen. Bone claws are just negative. Are just one machines. You know, they attract ones, they shoot out ones. It's just all over the place. Just with that,
They're my spiritual brothers.
right? Anything else for an action?
Yeah, I don't know if this will... I know that you use this a lot in one of Tom's games, but... Cast... Is that not going through? No.
Not yet.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Spirit Guardian, Spirit. 15. Oh, was this, yeah, this was my, well, no, not Weldy. My
Sorcerer.
cleric. The
Whatever, or
Warforged
religious.
cleric.
That's it.
Yeah, that was the one where we went, to the Underdark. Okay. 15, if they're evil, blah, blah, blah. You can designate the creatures to see... the affected creature speed is halved when the creature enters the turn for the first turn, or starts his turn there. They make a wisdom, right? Wisdom, and then the 3d8. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this thing is ridiculous. All right, put your aura on.
Okay. $15 spirits.
Right, this was the thing. I would just go in, just be this beast. And it's like couldn't even be hit because my AC was like 22 or something. Okay. It's like
Alright,
you can't even make me make it a wisdom con check.
So at the start of their turns, they make that save. Make that
Okay.
wisdom save.
All right, so that was yours. Tinker, you got anything?
Tinker can't figure out how to unmute himself.
That's fair. It's my wife's computer. I don't know how to mute.
It's the creepy
did
letters. They just took him over.
Right. He got somehow like creepy letter Ouija'd. Just like
Exactly.
he made the letters, but he made you suck, and it's just like oh.
Right, just crushed him. Yeah, crushed him.
He's just sitting there like fucking
Just,
letters.
no, yeah, he's just bashing it like Tinker really would, just shattering everything, just destroying.
Right.
Where
The
he's at.
pieces all fall, and then they fall into like a different lettering. They're just like haha loser. It's like ah! It's definitely real. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3 have to make this check. Actually, Fred's right there. He's gonna first thing try and do this.
Fred go?
That's what he's trying to do. Oh yeah, he's gonna shoot this guy and hit him back. Then he's gonna zoom out of there. He takes... Yeah. Not the best roll. It was okay. Alright, so these two are making the save. What was it, 16? 16 wisdom?
17.
17. Did someone else just have a 16? Or did you have a 16 based on something else?
Only this class, so.
Okay.
Well, only this class with spells, so.
Right. Alright, someone else might have. Or I'm losing my mind more than I thought. So wisdom 17. Oh no, he doesn't even make it. Okay, so yeah. 2 fails, 3d8s. There we go.
Alright, 8. Oh,
Oof. No, that's
Eight.
1 8.
exactly.
All right. Hey, Tom. Good to see that you're still with us.
Oh, Tom's
It's
muted.
not. Oh, shit. Who is it? Who's making that then?
Oh, she's snoring. I mean,
Nice. We've lost 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That
I'm
checks
still
out.
here, yo.
Oh, okay. No, all right. Yeah, we'll make fun of Eric then. Perfect. All right, so those guys did that, but they are also going to try and return the favor. Let's see. This guy... Are any of these going to hit? Seriously, I rolled that many?
Tom
Right.
is still with us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Wait.
Then
Yes.
he still
Yeah,
gets
take your
his
turn. Right.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, guys. I got blocked out because I had to reload in. So yeah.
Figure the letters got you.
Right.
So there's a big. Wait a minute. Is that some sort of Tinker alphabet?
There's a big F-U. No, that was definitely a Tom joke.
I thought it was a ransom note.
With
You
with
guys
with
got it.
with your letters that you're creating.
Your weird letters.
Mm,
I don't know what those letters are saying.
you know what? Tinker's had enough. Tinker's gonna go. I want it up here, right here. Boom. Just make sure I've got the right
Is he hiding
thing,
under the bone
and-
cry?
Yeah, where? Oh, okay. Like, where the fuck did he just go?
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I want to do this, so I got to make sure I got it right.
Do it.
So, boop.
Fucking
Let me
do it.
do this. There we go.
Yeah, Tinker needs
Yeah.
encouragement.
Tinker's like, I got a new thing I want to do. And so that's 30 feet, but we should probably just find out what happens if I do this.
Didn't do that. Okay, good.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. So Tinker's dropping a new spell that he has. He's going to drop a lightning bolt. Boop. And he's going to do boop. And he's going to do...
After Asgoth just asked you not to electrocute the water.
Well,
He
he's
says,
out of the
"What are
water
you
now.
talking about?"
Now,
sorry.
Tinker and Bordeaux are the only ones in the water. So
All right. Stroke of lightning.
Actually,
forming a line 100 feet long, 5 feet wide, blasts out from you in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity save or take 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save.
I mean,
And
how
it's a
tall is
DC
Tinker?
15.
Like, is
Don't
he
ask.
5? Is he 5 feet up to be able to completely avoid hitting the water as he casts this?
Is in his armor,
right, so-
yes. If he was not in his armor, no.
What's the? It's Dex.
Dex save DC 15.
Oh shit. No way. Hold on. This guy might. Yeah, 3 saves.
All right, so you take half of 42 damage, which is 21, but that's 21 points of damage to each of them.
Holy shit.
And if they have any problems with electricity, well, fuck them, get them. So that is that. I like the lulling sounds of what I assume is Eric snoring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has nice light snoring sounds. Nothing
You
too hard.
know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? In years
Asthma.
past, Kevin would have been like, "Could Tom just snore like that, please?"
Yeah.
It'd be so much nicer.
In years past, all of us.
You know what? I was about to say. I said it, and then I was like, "You know what?" For many people, never mind.
Yeah. It's not exclusive.
It is not exclusive. Anyone who's been around Tom, or yes.
All right. So
Especially
let's.
I'm drinking.
Right.
That's fair. Right?
That's
Fair,
that's when you
fair.
know he's asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one's gonna be a hit, and then a 14 is not gonna hit. Correct? TJ.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I should clarify. Against Asgoth.
What were the totals?
26 and 14.
I can't do anything against 26.
Right.
14 does not hit.
Where is the thing I was trying to find? Where was it? Because I had the thing, and I had the thing, and so I don't need this. Okay, good. So that means it's 2. Okay, bad news. For 37 points of damage.
37 points of damage.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, I was supposed to do that. Whoops.
The Bone Claw just did that to Asgoth?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Should have had this
Asgoth,
marked.
in our travels, have I, would I recognize you as somebody who looks for hand-to-hand combat, or you don't look for hand-to-hand combat? Like,
I am not exclusively one or the other.
okay.
I can hold my own, but this is a lot. Especially seeing what I can do with this. That is enough, I believe,
Yes.
to maintain
'Cause it would
concentration. That's
be-
exactly what I needed.
Right.
Very
Yep.
minimum. Thank God the rule is round down because
Exactly. Because
All right,
otherwise, not.
I maintained concentration and I took all 37 points.
All right. The next guy right here, unfortunately, got a critical on you.
Merry Christmas.
Let's see, though. It's going to be 2.
I'll be right back.
10 points of damage for the critical. But then it goes back to you guys. And there is actually a con save of 10 that needs to be made now.
Move Bortle over to Asgoth. Get him in that fight. I'll be right back.
Oh fuck.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is. I crushed the difficult one and then.
Right. Well, I mean, the worst part is you did get half.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that.
The rule is at least 10.
Yeah. 10. Which.
Wait, how bad did you fail it?
Half.
This isn't weldy.
No, but like,
By 5. I need 5 more.
hold on. Flash of genius. Oh no, I can give you a +3. That's it.
Okay. Yep.
Well, that's weak. That stinks.
This is turn number 3 with this. Wait, why did Bortle run all the way back over here?
Keone said.
Does he get attacks of opportunity or they do, or
No, who?
shouldn't he be over there?
He was.
I don't know where he was before.
Bortle was right here.
Oh, Bortle was like over here on my map for one reason.
Oh,
I don't know
what?
why.
No.
He was over here. He was somewhere.
It's like,
up
oh, okay.
here.
I guess you're not gonna fucking help, Eric. Thanks.
Yeah, he was somewhere up here, and then he did like this fucking move.
What is happening?
That's what happened for me.
That's excellent.
When he moved it, it went up and around here, and I went, "What? Huh?"
Well, he's that I had moved it because he's currently snoring. So if we needed to, and if we wanted to put him like here or something,
I didn't know
whichever
if we'd
works.
Go on the other side.
I was yeah.
That's my only thing.
I do appreciate the he's here because he's currently snoring line. That's good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We know that. We know he's safe, ultimately. So yes, he can move there and get advantage for the two of you.
Very good. Very good. I think I would cast Mirror Image and then have the spiritual weapon hit this time, preferably. Oh, well, it did better. It's trying. It's trying.
It's gonna get there.
Well, at least I have
6 more
images.
turns to get there. Okay. So that's Asgoth on his turn. Bortle has moved. Tinker's up there.
Did Bortle attack?
Oh yeah.
Bortle did not attack.
Okay. I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold my action, but I'm gonna wait to see what everybody does, and then decide who I'm gonna kill.
Okay. Does someone
Where's
want
Fred?
to?
I lost Fred.
Fred is off to the left.
Oh, okay.
Tinker will take his turn then. Tinker will stay where he is and shoot against the big guy that's right next to Asgoth twice, and then potentially just step away into the darkness. So, first shot for Tinker. Do this. All right, come on. That is a 19 to hit. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to re-roll that. That's a 3. Roll that. That's a 1. That's no better. So that's 7 points of damage against the big guy. And then second shot. Come on, give me that crit. That's only a 10, so that's 22 to hit, and that is good damage. That's 15. So there you go. And then Tinker goes, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna way back here.
Wait, did you run up last turn? Or this turn?
I ran up last turn
Last turn.
when I did the lightning bolt, and it did not do as much as I thought it would.
Yeah. Well, yeah, everyone saved. Like, that's where I was surprised with. I'm like, really? Those crazy rolls. Okay. All right, so we've got Louis, Bortle, and Keone left.
I don't know if Louis is even with us still.
I know.
Okay. I'm here.
He's hanging in. Still got him. You want to throw out some?
Shit, Louis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big guy again.
Okay.
Big guy.
thought we might have had Eric back for a second.
He's back for a second.
He is back for a second.
Right. You were right. Nice, just in time to roll with advantage.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
3 hits.
Your sweet sounds
All
of slumber were lulling us all into a
Oh.
coma.
Sorry.
No worries. You might
I
have
said that they
gotten
were sweet sounds of slumber. Goodness.
right. Yeah, but like that rots your teeth. So.
As I'm shoving a Milky Way in my mouth.
All right.
Well,
so
that's the best time to do it when the stars are out.
Right.
You said with advantage. You said with advantage.
Yes, you have moved into flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Most
You're
excellent.
flunking.
So close. All right.
Well, that does hit. Just so you're reassured.
19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then another 16 points of damage.
All right. This was not on the number. Just so you guys know, Eric ruined it. He was.
Over the-
He didn't know though.
Yeah.
So you were supposed to roll way less
Oh, okay.
because there was too much overkill. So
Then,
Perfect. So now it's just me.
no, I get a bonus.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I will move up to here.
there is another guy right here attacking.
Asga?
Yes. Right
Okay.
now, I love it. Every time it's just like, I'm glad I threw a tidal wave out so I can be like, what's up? You're 10 feet away. Blah.
Building bridges.
All right. Jesus.
That's going to be 21 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, that's another one.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
And Keone.
All right. So I'll target this bitch then,
Okay.
being that they were all. I'll do steady aim. So close. We get decent. $28 points of damage. That's my turn.
Oh, right, because you were sneak attacky.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that, you guys have taken out 2 bone claws, and you've basically gotten to the point of, these zombies are running in, but as more bodies start piling up, you notice that there are not more bone claws coming out. And essentially with the remaining zombies and everything, you're able to kind of take them out pretty easily. It's not, you just pick them off and it's not really too much of a fight. So you guys are able to take care of the remaining, even though they're running up and they're kind of a horde. It's something where, with tidal waves coming in and organizing them, whether or not you even throw fireballs out, it's something where you guys are able to take care of business with the remainder. And well, you haven't seen that. But the one thing that you have seen is that you guys are able to take the tower, well, what remains of the tower back. And with that being said, Fred, once the fighting is kind of concluded, because again, with what's remaining, you guys are able to take care of business, no problem. There's no surprises that come out, no extra bone claws that pop out. So Fred moves up to the tower. Is anyone else looking to join him, or with all of these guys being taken out, what are your thoughts on the next steps that you want to take?
Yeah, let's get inside this tower. Let's see what we got. Let's see what Fred rebuilds. And I'm still really leery about where the fuck the necromancer is. So I'm not going to play for myself. I am curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone's to the tower.
Hmm.
All right. So, to the tower.
Eric's
Fred?
response did not sound like an affirmative.
What?
I guess.
I'm here.
Okay, so
He sounded
everyone.
really hesitant about that.
Let's get everyone together. All right, so it's gonna take a bit, but I don't know if any of you might be able to kind of lend some of your powers to me. Anyone can cast spells?
Nope. It's not me.
I just hit things with this axe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go fuzzy.
okay. I didn't need everything. Just simply yes or no. God, oh, thank you.
I make myself
so
look
he-
exactly like Fred. Does this help?
Oh, looking good. All right, so he goes down to the first floor. I don't know if anyone is following him, but
Yeah.
if anyone,
I'm all up in this bitch.
it's kind of what I figured. At least one. At least that specific one, I should specify. I figured was going to be following him. But you see that he goes down to the basement, kind of like the foundation of the tower, and he activates a magic glyph that he knew exactly where it was. It was hidden until he went in and put his hand on the floor, and it lights up, and a circle kind of around the edge like the inside of the tower, the foundation lights up as well, and the bricks the ones that have fallen start to come up and be replaced. Other bricks start materializing out of nowhere, and the tower starts to rebuild itself. This floor is no longer a drop from the first floor to the second. The stairs are rebuilt, and the tower ends up, being rebuilt to an extent. It goes up 2 stories, and he said, "Oh, that was exhausting. There was a lot more damage than I thought originally. Oh, that I didn't realize they had done so much to this thing." But I mean, it's still some work, but we've got some progress at least.
Are you worried about the necromancer coming back? Because we weren't able to find him.
Not that I've been in here. Now that I've got this established, I'm going to put my wards back up, and I am going to make sure that I have stuff to protect against that. Next time he comes, I'm not going to be... Well, I'll be here anyway, since I want to start establishing this point and building off of this. I mean, that is kind of what we agreed.
True.
Yeah, and can you add, if this is within your capabilities, can you add some sort of teleportation circle? We don't have teleportation yet, but I think we're headed that way. We would like to eventually be able to gain teleportation, and we would want to be able to vamp into here.
Okay, so a teleportation circle is something that is somewhat like in his range, but so some of the problems are the costs of the materials, and to get that thing to be permanent, you have to start casting that a ton. Normally it takes a year of casting it every day, but I've heard that if you just kind of power through it, you can set it up.
Yeah, cost is not an issue. We can definitely offset the cost. But you're the only one with the capability of doing it.
Well, I like talk like that.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Well, I mean, especially from a little me.
And what is the cost we're talking, DM?
So rare chalks and inks infused with precious gem with 50 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
So the gems plus the ink plus 50 gold would be like what? Here we go.
I'd like to offer that Tinker has been collecting chalk since day 1 of this adventure, so he might already have that.
Well, I mean, it's rare chalks and ink infused with precious gems. So
Tinker definitely has that.
Tinker has all of that. Tinker has literally just been stealing 100%. Everything that is pretty and shiny since day 1. Mm-hmm. So
and he's been turning it into chalk.
He's been ruining gems by crushing them into powder to make chalk.
He literally crushes them with his
gem chalk, you bitches. Yes.
I mean,
that checks out in my mind.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I would say, if you call it, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be precious gems and then the 50 gold is in addition. I don't know if I can even link this.
Well, okay. to be fair, I do have jeweler's tools. Just saying. Right. I don't know if that has nothing to do with chalk making, but I'm doing it.
Well.
Yeah, and I'll pay the 50 gold or more if you decide it's more.
So to do it and like to make it permanent, to have it, you would have to do it like excuse me.
Red would have
The
to do it.
spell says once a day for a year, but I would say like you can kind of power through that, but the issue would be doing it enough and making sure that you have
Enough materials for a year.
right.
And so then you're saying it would be 50 gold every day for a year?
Yes.
Or so the 50 gold's worth of material would be consumed with one iteration of that.
Right.
That seems like a lot.
A lot. Yes.
Yeah.
Display on. Yeah. There it be. So at the bottom, it's you can create a permanent teleportation circle by casting this same location every day for a year. And then up at the top with the components, and that's where the questions are, is rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 gold, which the spell
Okay.
consumes.
Yeah. Those
So, like-
things need to total 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Wait,
Which
hold
is
on.
only 18,250 gold for the year.
Rare chalk,
Hold on.
eggs,
Whoa,
infused with
whoa,
precious
whoa.
gems worth 50
What
gold
was I
pieces.
reading? Okay. Yeah, because I found that on D&D Beyond, and I linked it, and that's what you guys have. In Roll20, in the journal, it's rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems with 50 gold.
Oh. Well, they're wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So 50 gold each time. So, like,
Yeah,
I didn't know if it
usually-
was like, and also 50 gold, too. Because that's
No,
what I thought, and
usually-
it's like, this other stuff is, all some maybe.
Usually it's like a thing, and then it
Right.
says...
And then here's the
total.
amount of the
Just
thing
like-
that you have to spend. It has to be a
Right.
diamond worth 500, worth 1,000, and that goes away.
Yeah, like
So
when
yeah,
you resurrect
that's weird.
somebody, it's like
Exactly.
a diamond worth 300 gold pieces or some whatever it is.
Right.
And then like
So,
yeah,
So, I mean, we could always say easy numbers, but 50 times at least 300.
No, it's 18,250. I already did the math.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend 18,000 gold on
what
something
if
that
what if it's
aren't-
a leap year?
364. Then it would be 50 gold less.
Oh
than
my
that.
god! We didn't do it for the
I mean,
one
50
extra
gold less than
day.
that. Mhm. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the magic's gonna be pissed if we don't?
We'll put
do
it.
it.
Well, fine. Now I'm not permanent.
Yeah.
Magic is just a penguin. That's now how I imagine it.
Okay.
So yeah. With that being said, what is the plan for next time? Because I know we're tiptoeing on midnight right now, and I'm sure people will start and continue to drop off. So
Yeah, I thought
is
next time is session 0 with Tom, right?
that's what I'm thinking. And then we can still, now that we've got this tower established and everything, as people have thoughts on anything, basically it's going to be a lot of downtime, so that if anyone has thoughts on how to start building this, we can start doing that in our actual downtime and start seeing things as people want to. Well, oh, I had an idea about, Underworld. We can we try and do this while we're obviously playing, War of the Burning Sky.
Okay.
But not that that's a requirement or anything, because whatever. But if anyone does have thoughts on that for things, because now it's going to be, you have a separate base of operations in addition to everything that you have going with the Noonerum and all of that stuff that you're moving forward with.
Yeah, we have a base of operations that nobody there is aware of.
Well,
Right.
it's literally a whole different world.
Yeah.
It is very. I mean, we could play one way or another with that, but yes, for sure, it's a whole different world kind of thing.
Yeah.
So listen, as far as prep goes, this is what I need in order to get ready for next week to have a session 0 to set up a monster of the week introduction like we were talking about, so everybody can say, hey, this is who I know and this is how I know them, etc. Do we want to start, and we don't have to answer right now, do we want to start at 3rd level and then wherever it's applicable skip ahead, or is there a level we want to start at and then I can try to manipulate the game to say this is where we started? The end point of the game is 20th, 21st level. So that we are going to be max level to deal with the stuff and things that happen at the end of the game.
Right.
The other thing to consider, and for those of you who have had a chance to read through the kind of material, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? So there are several nations that are part of this. There are several factions within those nations, and some of those things may or may not play into who you want to be for characters. I think for the contingency of this story, unless anybody wants to do something very different, you guys are all effectively going to be part of the resistance against the Regisarian Empire or the Regisarian Empire. If you don't want to do that, if you want subterfuge, if you want to be part of like some sort of additional plot, you got to let me know so that we can build with that and we can start working on it. I don't want to just like get to a point where you're like, oh my god, I'm an inside agent, so I do this. Like I probably need to know that so I can either feed you information or we can work together on the big reveal that is. One of the things that I had said previously that I thought would be cool for this is if we did secrets.
If we did do secrets?
If we did do secrets like we did in Frost Maiden. However, as I'm trying to read through all of the goddamn information that's involved with this, I go, if you want a secret, let me know. And otherwise, just don't worry about it. Like that's I kind of feel that's the case. Like, I don't want to try to create secrets because I haven't had 6 months to read everything over and be like, oh, you know, it'd be cool if somebody did the thing. Like, it's been a week, and I'm like, that's a lot.
I think one thing TJ had said before, where it's like, you know, the whatever, like plot point or something like that, where you kind of call out and just be like, hey, like you get like one per game or whatever. And so like, hey, this guy, can he be my long lost brother? Like this NPC that came up to us and it just happens to be, can he be my brother? Or can I have known this person? And then it's like, it's a different interaction. It's not just like oh, I come with this information. It's like, oh my god, hey, how have you been? Sort of stuff, where it's like, and that only happens in the moment. So the reason I come up with that is, one, I liked when TJ did that and offered it. I don't think it came up because we never did anything with it. But that, and then with the secrets, it's, could you do that in terms of like, as the game progresses, it's like, I want a secret, and it's like, I haven't had forever to deal with it, and it's like, that is fair. So like, as things come up, can I have a secret like at some point, whenever? Like nothing, no rush, just like, oh, hey, you know what? You know this. That's a good one for you to know.
Yeah, maybe a blend. Maybe a blend of this, so that rather than saying that like every session somebody has the chance to do I grab the plot point.
Oh, no. It's not every session.
The
like, you get it one. like
Well,
you get
well, no. What I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that
rather
if
than
people have,
everyone's your brother.
yeah. This is my brother. I come from a long family. No, what I'm saying
My
is
father
that
was a
like
whore.
Right.
my father was a real asshole. Because I mean, he was out there. He was out there. Anyways, no, like
no
the.
brothers.
I was thinking more along the lines of what if each session there's the chance for a player to grab a plot point, and maybe that changes or affects how the scenarios go. I think that's cool, especially
Yeah.
based upon like if people choose different backgrounds, do whatever. Like, yeah, maybe you're all resistance fighters. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're infiltrating the resistance fighters. I mean, again, you guys be what you want to be. If you want to be the asshole in the party, be the asshole in the party. Whatever. But I do like the idea of somebody grabbing the advantage of that. Now, whether we
Speaking,
roll at the start of the adventure to see who gets it that session or whatever, I mean that should be determined.
So
Sorry, to be
it's
determined.
more.
yeah. So
it-
just to tell you how I read it in the DMG, is there's like 3 different ways to use it, and the last one is absurd, so you just can't do it.
So skip that one. Okay.
DMing,
Yep.
yeah. But there's 2. There's one. There's like 2 uses of plot points. It's when you say, "Can I establish a story with another character?" And then there's another one where it's like you use your plot point to make the situation more tense. And you're like, people can
Okay.
do that where it's just like, "Hey, at this plot point, it's like, can a rock fall on someone or whatever?"
Well,
And then the recommended
Well-
the recommended rule is that everyone starts the campaign with 1 plot point, and you can only use it once. And then once everyone uses theirs, the DM can
resets.
give them out. Yeah.
okay.
everyone
all right.
needs
Damn it,
to use
Eric!
it
Use
once.
your plot point, you prick.
Well, no,
Everyone's
so-
used
Yeah,
this.
that will
I'm
definitely
Yeah,
happen.
no. I'm totally down with this. I
We
like
don't care
the
what
idea.
it's for.
I think that what I think that my immediate thought with that though is that I would like to see the plot points be part of a narrative, right? Like I don't want to see the plot point be like, oh my god, we're back in a corner, and then the Eagles
it's
come
not
and
sup-
take us away.
No.
So
No, it's not. It's not just like, and it's more of we run into a merchant. I don't know. I've only based this on like TJ introducing it, so I didn't even know it was in the DMG, but like something where we run into a traveling merchant, and then it's just like, can I have like been in their guild for something, or could I know this guy because of whatever, or so then it's
Okay.
It doesn't
Totally
have to
separate
necessarily
life.
like change the entire game, but it's just like, hey, you fucking Frederick. Well, what the
Well,
fuck are you doing out
so-
here?
Well, so let's do this. Let's do this. As far as, because I want to be tentative with it. Like I want to be very open and use this. I just don't want it to be abused.
Yeah.
If
read it.
if you choose to say I'm dropping my plot point right now, like I'm gonna do my whatever, we can do like a quick like side room talk about it and then go from there. I think that's fair. And as long as it's not anything that's just like, oh, my friend the water elemental is right here to help me get out of the situation. Like I mean, again, if that's how you do that and that sounds really cool and it's a thing because water elementals live there, then sure.
It's
okay.
not.
But-
It's more of like, if like you introduce the NPCs and then like we react to it, because I wouldn't know that, like, you know what, it would be cool if I knew this guy, like that
Yeah,
sort of
no,
thing. And it's not like I get to summon a guy who's like, he's really cool and he's strong and he's everyone's favorite, and so he gets us out of this situation. It's just like, well, he doesn't exist.
What
so
I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this: is if somebody comes up with an idea, then they want to use a plot point. I would prefer we do like a private message or a private chat about it before somebody goes, I think if this guy's name is Harry and we've been hanging out since we were 6 together, like it just, I think that's a better way to approach it, just to make sure that it doesn't fuck up like an actual like, storyline moment. That's
yeah,
all.
if it's something that like can't work because of XYZ, it's like, okay,
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
fine.
like, if I love the idea of this, I want to use it. Let's do it. Like this is like, yes, this thumbs up, green light. Let's do this. But if you want to do it, shoot me a message or or just say, hey, can we grab like verbally just say, can we do a quick like private chat, pull it into like a private room, talk about it real fast, and then do it. That way,
because it's going to have to be in the moment.
Exactly, right? Like, I feel, or even if it's not, like, let's say there's an NPC that you've been dealing with, and all of a sudden there's a moment where you're like, hey, by the way, your dad's name is Chad, and so's mine. What? Like, you just like, if you want to do that, do it. Yeah, just sort of build to it. That's all. That's my thought.
So it's an optional rule, for sure.
Yeah.
And and it's just something where you want to say like, I drop my plot point, and then you have a discussion. But I can just forward it. No,
send it over. I'll read through it. I'm just saying that
you can always veto it.
What I'm saying is if there's an NPC that's giving exposition, I just don't want that moment where in the middle of an exposition, a PC says, Larry, I haven't seen you since I was 6. What's going on, bro? Like, just, like this.
It wouldn't be in the middle of a speech, but then after your speech, someone would ask, like, oh, can I spend a plot point? And then you're like, okay, what are you thinking? It's like, can I know Larry? And you're like, well, that's not really in the realm of possibility. And that you could do that for many reasons and not tell us, because it could be like, if you did know his backstory, you'd know that he's actually this, so it just won't work.
Yeah.
And then you don't need to explain it. You can just say it won't work.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I think I was giving the concept of the plot point a more expansive concept with what I was thinking.
So. What it really is, I don't know if it's just as much as that, but it's a plot point. There's 3 different options. What a twist, where you ask for some kind of, I don't know. I'm not actually just reading it off of the title right now, but then there's what a twist, the plot thickens, and the last one is the gods must be crazy, because that one is insane, because you can literally keep switching the DM within the game. It's like, I take over. And that one just doesn't work.
That would be weird. That would be interesting.
You need a very open concept game where people are making it up and then taking it over, instead of like going off, because not everyone can just read the book and then you're like, okay,
and then roll with it. Right.
And then
I have to go. Just let me know what you guys want to do, and I'll make sure that I'm ready for next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, cool. Chris, just make a character. Let's shoot for 3rd level, and if we're gonna do higher, we'll go from there. Because it sounds like we're wavering about that. So everybody, just make sure you've got a 3rd level character. Again, to answer Chris's question from earlier, because he shot it to me. Whatever you want, go nuts. Like, if you're gonna choose to be a homebrew warlock that at like 7th level can summon 19th level elementals 4 times a day, we'll have a question. I'll have some comments. But if you're just,
but he's going to allow it. That counts though. I'll have questions, but allowed.
In the session where you're like, I did this, I'm like, and then your favor with your god fizzles because you can't do that again for 17 and a half years. But okay,
whatever. I get elementals. Who needs gods?
But yeah, so I think. I think that if anybody wants to take advantage of the other class, the subclasses that the player's hand guide provides, please feel free to have at that. That's open. That's fair game for this game. I think that the other thing to make sure that I say about this, and this is specifically before Kevin says anything else about me being an asshole, because I am.
No, I said you were a dick.
Well, I jumped ahead. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm
Just
generalizing.
moving on. Next
Dick
part.
now will
Yeah,
be an
exactly.
asshole
Next
later.
question. Moving on is
I want to know the transition between dick and asshole. Just game,
there.
please.
So
Do you want to know
so
that transition? Do you really?
Don't. Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying. I don't want to know the transition. So let's move on.
I feel like this is a
Not a
sub
doctor.
discussion you can have, but the conversation is that in the world of Regisaria and the surrounding nations, with the turmoil that's happening and this artifact that has gone missing, the Burning Sky, which is this like ever burning torch thingamajiggy, is shit's got fucked up, right? Like multiple layers of reality are fucked up. So when you're like, I'll teleport, oh shit, I'm on fire. And the farther
Right.
you try to go, it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you either need to
It's
take
gonna hurt.
precautions or it's going to hurt. That's one. And then the second thing is, so it's the war for the Burning Sky, which means maybe there's a way to fix this at some point. So if you want to be
Kill
like, I'm a
everybody.
teleporting whatever, it doesn't mean you can't do that and at some point be like, I'm a teleporting motherfucker. I can get this done. It just means that as you start out, problems. That's what that means. Because yes, teleportation, but teleportation and
Not the whole telepart.
just the
Just a
teleportation,
teleportation.
not teleportation. Teleportation. Yeah. Also,
Teleport hole?
the teleport hole. Ah, gross. I don't want that. But also like Misty Step and the other things that are kind
Yep.
of inclusive in it. Yes. I mean,
Yep.
great spells. We want to use them, but also, shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I already switched one or two out because I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
So it sounds like at this point, and again, we got plenty of time to fix this if you don't. But I think that starting at the start, right, like that level 1 thing, is going to introduce you guys to a lot of stuff and things that are happening in this world. And I am very open to the sort of feedback that says, wow, this was interesting. Thank you for this. We want to move along. Or I want to know more about this. So tell us more about this and can we move along? I want this to be a
That
very
one,
sort
I
of
think.
yeah, I want this to be a very open dialogue with regards to this, rather than like when we did Frost Maiden, it was like, okay, chapter 1, sandbox, go do what you want. Chapter 2, what I want to do is be open. We have a premise. We drop we kind of like the curtain drops. Here's what you're dealing with. We kind of move through that, whether we go through all of the first chapter, or we get to a point where you're like, I think we can speed along now. Okay. Or, we hear what the next chapter is going to be, and you're like, I don't really want to do that, but I see where we're going. So can we skip ahead? Yes. Like, I'm very, very open to however you guys want to play through this. And I want you guys to kind of guide me on what I want to prep for the next sesh and moving forward.
Yeah.
Because because again, the idea of this is let's play high level characters, but also let's learn
get
about
there.
the world you're in. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like it's not Faerun, right? Like it's not something I can just like on the whim be like
Wow.
this and this. The other thing that I think is very
Well,
important
I mean,
about this
I'd
game.
argue even more that you can because no one knows shit about this.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I think that this is the point that I was leading into is in this world, there are legends. There is lore that you may be exposed to or learn about as we're playing, but there is the way that they wrote this game. It was written to fit into any setting. So if you guys have if somebody wants to be a cleric and you have a deity, it's kind of carte blanche, right? Like do you want to go with something that exists in 5e? Well, good luck for you. That's great. Do it. Choose that. But if you want to make your own deity that has their own like kind of like anathemas, like things you won't do, and they have like kind of doctrines, things that you have to do, then do it. Like, have at it. Let me know. Like, do you have a god of the sea, a god of the sun, god of healing in the crops, or whatever it is? So it's interesting in the sense that we can really go with whatever you want to do with this, and I'm open to let you kind of explore and grow and create, and I love it. I think that's awesome. Also, as I said before, God damn it, there's so much I have to read about this, but yes. So, and I think that the last point that I wanted to bring up, specifically with regards to, we did this, is if you want to do like the idea of a secret, come up with a very general secret. Like, I don't want to force that on anyone. We don't have to do that. But if you want a secret, I like the idea, but be very general, because at this moment I'm unfamiliar with all of the stuff and things in the world, and I don't want to like pigeonhole anybody into something because it was too finite. So just come up with a thing, and then as we move forward, I'm happy to sort of further discuss and move forward with, if that makes sense. So,
well, I think that's more of like a, you know, I mean, I'll essentially say how I'm feeling with it, where it's like, I want a secret. I know you have things to catch up on, and just in the same way of like a plot point, maybe it's instead of, here's your secret, psst, this is what it is right away. You can tell people right away or not. Or in 4 sessions in, we go, dude, that's my secret. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. You know,
yeah,
so I think
100%.
it's maybe it's almost like a, you know, a personal plot point sort of thing, where we can go, hey, Tom, can that be my secret? Sort of thing, where it's like, you know, this, like, that would be perfect. Like, yeah, no, I secretly come here to drink tea because, you know, that guy's really cool and maybe I'm trying to talk to him or something. Or, you know, it's like, whatever. You know, whatever your character is and what you want to do. And, like, we're not going to know that without, 1, creating our characters, 2, interacting with the people, and 3, being in the world.
Yes. And I think that, like, what I like about that idea specifically is if your secrets have something to do with an NPC, it gives me time to read ahead and go like, well, if that person is going to be dead, maybe I can shift things or figure this out or make them not dead. So I do like that.
Or maybe I'll kill them because you want that.
Yeah, no, 100%. But like, I for, you know, dramatic pause or dramatic moment. But at the same rate, I really like this idea. Like, I want you guys to have fun with the game. Again, as I said, my job is to challenge you, maybe even kill you. I have no problem with that. But I want you to have fun, and specifically with the adventure that you guys have chosen, I want you to be immersed in like the lore and the backstory of the story, to be like, oh shit, that, or oh man, that ties into this. And the more I'm reading about this entire adventure is that you kind of are like, what the fuck are we fighting for? Why is this happening? Why are these assholes doing it? Oh, the thing with the thing. And so I want you guys to enjoy that, as opposed to just be like, oh god, we're still doing this kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're kind of on the same page in terms of like that whole sort of thing. And, you know, I think Jen was the one who said it, where it's just like, I want to have the story, but I also want to fly through it for, like, you know, let's get to the high level stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm same sort of thing. Like, yes. So I think it's going to be as we get into it, we figure it out, we play it, and, you know, whatever.
think
if I had to prioritize, then I would say the story is going to be more important to me. So I would slog through lower levels to be able to understand the world that we're living in, understand what it is we're really trying to do, what our motivation is, being that it is something entirely new. So,
Right.
so if I
so
had to
why don't we do
prioritize.
so why don't we do this? And I think this will set us up in a good place. Everybody prep a third, and I'll send this to everybody so that they know it as well. Prep a third level character. Your third level character has access to like one uncommon item, like like whatever that baseline level is. So like if you can't see, you can have this, or they do that, or whatever. Like one uncommon item.
Green? Is that
Yeah.
what that level?
it's
Okay.
Is it the level uncommon? Yeah. So one. I was like, oh my god, Diablo. I don't know. What level is it? I don't know. But
Diablo's different because greens are sets.
no,
World
no,
of
I know.
Warcraft.
But I did no. But when you said color, I was like, Diablo. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so
World of
you have
Warcraft is
one
kind of standard.
yeah, you have one uncommon item, and just come to play. The idea. The two things I will say is this: is if you want to talk prior to our initial like onset, as far as how you know each other, that's great. Maybe don't specify that, because I really like what TJ had discussed and put out there as far as this like monster hunt or monster of the week scenario, where in a session 0 thing
History.
you establish that. Yeah, you establish your history. And I like, having read through what the initial like opening thing is. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, like prior to it, is roll a dice, and at certain moments in our sort of opening salvo concept, is say this is when I rolled this. You tell me how you know someone, and then just work through it. So there's like a pause as we're describing the action, and I think that could be really fun. And if it's terrible, you can be like, "This was fucking terrible. We don't do this again." But I think it could be really cool because it incorporates both the beginning of the campaign as it's written, as well as with that concept.
Is that concept posted any place for like how you know someone, like as options or ideas? Have you guys put that anywhere for us to review, or is there anything about that written down?
Yes. So in Discord, there should be a list of things that TJ posted, which is in classic Tom Fawcett. I didn't read first and responded. And it was like, dude, there's way more of these than the thing. And I read what he put, and I was like, no, it's all of them. He did all of the homework. He's TJ's being amazing, and I'm being that fucking stupid boss that's like, but did you consider? Yeah, no, I did, stupid. Like, I did the thing. So
if you check the email,
yeah, if you check the fucking shit I sent you a week ago. But anyways, but that said, like it's basically like, I mean, here's the thing: it's a list of ways you can know other characters, and you can choose, if your number comes up, how you know another character. But if there's something on the list that's not on that list, I mean, go with it. Like roll with it. Like it.
I can also invent something.
Exactly.
Right.
I think that the list is pretty expansive, but like, I also think that let's have fun with this, right? Like, the idea of this game is we want to see what a high level campaign looks like. So yes, I'm gonna grab the module and throw challenges at you, but until we get to a point where it's an actual high level campaign, my plan is not to try to murder you. Like, it's just to be like, here's a challenge, move forward. All right, level up, do this. You know plot, you know more about the world. Let's go on and do the stuff and things. But at a certain point, it's going to be like, I want to kill you. But at the same rate, you're going to be high level characters, and I should be trying to do that. So that's my goal. That's my concept with this.
Yeah, and as far as the history, like my my thought process, at least what I'm probably going to do, is I'm going to go in here and just roll a d12 and then see which one that comes up with, and then just go off of that. And then, whatever
Kevin,
anyone
I have a
else
que- I have a
wants to do.
question.
Yeah.
You said roll a d12, but do you mean like roll a d12 and then pick from one of the backgrounds that are from that 12?
So,
Like 6.
so there's 12 history options, and then each of them have 8 that you choose from. And so of those, like those 8 things, so you would just, like this one, they're somehow tied to it all. You've been keeping an eye on them. They're a close relative. Ask them to decide exactly what. Old friends. So those are 3 different options on the same one. So I would just say, okay, you're the one who I've been keeping an eye on. You're the one who's a close relative, and you're the one who's an old friend.
Well, but here's the thing: is
But then when they choose something else, those might be mutually exclusive. So it's something where it's just like an old friend. It's like someone that you hate. It's just like, and you've never talked to. It's like,
so what I liked is, and again, we don't have to do this, but what I liked about the Monster of the Week rules were, when you were up, you chose your connection to another person. They didn't get to choose. You chose. You were like, you're my brother. You're my sister. You're my fucking hated enemy. Whatever it is.
all right.
Later. And so that's what I'm saying is that, like,
so like,
look at the whole list
on this
and pick
one.
what you want.
There's like, they are your student, apprentice, ward, or child. Between you, decide which. So like, it is a collaborative thing in cases and stuff. And it's something where, like, if I had this whatever thing I happen to roll, I've got 8 options, and I turn to TJ and I go, we were previously both members of an Eldritch groups, now disbanded. Ask them why they left, then tell them why you did. So like, I would say to TJ, and maybe it's not Eldritch because we're changing it because it's more D&D specific, or maybe it can just be. And then it's like, if he goes like, that really doesn't fit, and it's like, okay, then we can adjust that. It's like, we were taught by the same master. Ask them how it ended. It's like, that works. It's
yeah,
like, all right, cool. Let's go with that.
I'm sorry. I think my thought was, roll with that. But if something comes up and you're like, I don't like any of these, please know you're not trapped. That's all.
Absolutely. I'm doing this more of like when we're choosing characters in a board game where it's just like, there's 6. Give me a D6.
Like the Monster Hunter. Yeah, the Monster Hunter thing is very
new. Talk about, like, I mean, just at session 0. Believe me, it's just prompts, and then we build off of it. And that was the most fun that we had playing Monster of the Week, was just building it with it together. And
I'm excited about it. Like, I like it.
Right.
I really like it.
It's really fun. And like, just for example, I played the criminal in the Monster of the Week, and then we had 2 people who played cops. And one cop was a dirty cop that worked with me, and that's how we did the backstory. And the other cop I saved, but they know a dark secret about me, so we're in like this weird situation where it's like, I saved you, you owe me, but you have dirt on me, so then there's just a mutual respect there, and then that's how the group came together. And then you choose one of these for each one of the groups, and not everyone's involved, but it's weird how, like, more than one person can be involved in just a backstory between 2 people, where we're like, hey, we're working this out, and it's like, hey, that also works into this. And then it builds the character and the story and the investment. And then when someone gets lost as a character, you're like,
we need to find them, not just
shit.
like, It's like, no. Like, that's the guy who has the secret on me. I can't let him get out of my fucking sight and let anyone know that shit. I don't know if they're fucking peeling his mind back.
Or, there's also the like, he has dirt on me. Maybe I won't heal him right now.
Exactly. So listen. So first of all, I love this. Let's do it.
Spread.
the second part about this is, at some point, it's going to be a while because we're starting a new campaign. But at some point, I want to run you goddamn motherfuckers through a Delta Green campaign, just so you all hate and don't trust each other. I just want to do it.
Sounds boring.
You know what? That's what it is. Like Delta Green is Cthulhu in the modern age, where you know things, but do you know everything? No. But that next guy, maybe he knows more. Maybe he doesn't. Are you going to talk to him or her? Are they going to talk to you? But if you talk to each other, who else knows you just talked to each other? Is that safe? Is it not safe?
Tom just doesn't like the dynamic of us hating and not trusting him as a DM.
No. Wait. Hold on. The first part is, yes.
I know how to do it. Make everyone distrust each other.
But the second part is this: is that
they won't notice me in the background.
I have had a chance to play a couple Delta Green games, and it is literally the best Cthulhu scenario I've ever played. Right, like when it's like, oh, here you're investigating a house and it's 1980, and maybe you have this or whatever. Use your cell phone.
Stranger Things.
Cell phone, it's computer. Yeah, it's just. But Delta Green is basically like, hey, you ready? What do you got to go? What are your 4 best things? And if you're not good at anything else, don't worry, because you're fucked. And then it just goes, and that is the game. That is the game. And like you're working together trying to solve something, and all of a sudden somebody goes, maybe we shouldn't tell that person that. And then the other person goes, wait, what? And the third person goes, I didn't tell you that. That didn't happen. And then the fourth person is like, dude, what the fuck? I just walked in the room. What's happening? Why are we all mad? And everyone's drawing guns. Yeah. It is like the Cthulhu madness / modern reality to the best. It is the best!
I do have a question in pertaining to the game that we're doing now.
Which is probably more concise. Yeah. So, yes, go.
This game that I'm running or now upcoming?
No. The upcoming Tom's game.
All right.
So, building a character. I would be building a character in D&D Beyond. And
yes.
Would D&D Beyond have access to the information in the War of the Burning Sky Player's Handbook? No?
Yeah, are we making... I'm sorry, are we making... No, it wouldn't have that. Are we making a campaign in D&D Beyond?
So, first of all, yes. And actually, let me make a note of that.
I was going to say, then do that.
What a dick. Do the thing, dick.
No, it's more of a... Tom, do the thing.
I'm not your Julie.
I was hoping.
All right, so I will make a campaign within... Well, I'm not going to do it right now, but... the next day or so, and I will make sure I send an invite via Discord to all of that. But yes, so there will be that, and
then what will end up having to happen I'm sorry, but you won't have access to all the stuff until I think TJ has to enable sharing, and then Eric has to have his stuff in there. So that it's all
that's what I mean.
available.
I'm gonna work.
So it's like a process.
For the time being, go into Underworld and create a character, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
because then you still have access.
I'm going to read the player's handbook first that you guys shared on Discord for the Burning Sky. So I'll create a character in D&D Beyond and keep in mind if there is something from the Burning Sky that I would like to be incorporated. Or
to be fair, most of the stuff and things that the Burning Sky subclasses offer are not truly exponential until like later levels. But
Okay.
yes,
So
by all means, do
third
it.
level, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but that said, I will say that if I were like not DMing this and running it, the monk classes that are there are pretty cool. They are pretty
actually,
cool, and I like them.
First
So.
glance, I was looking at the monk. Actually,
I'm upset that I definitely am not going to be a monk
with what you went with.
because
Yeah. So.
well, just because it's something where it's like I'm definitely not going to be a monk. So because it's like I'm playing a monk right now. I've played a bunch of monks. There's so many monks. You know what we haven't played? Like DJ said earlier, a wizard. So I made a I'm going wizard because we haven't had like a single wizard that I can even think of, except for another one of mine in a game that we don't really have to talk about.
Are you fucking kidding me? Mrs. Nesbit, the fucking necromancer. God damn it.
wow.
See? Unmemorable.
Oh,
I remember
you know I'm gonna murder all
the
of you.
necromancer.
Whatever.
I remember the original person who played that.
By the way, shut the fuck up, Dylan. Anyways.
Oh well, there you go. That's why. Not even original. Stolen.
Anyways.
Stolen necromancer.
But yeah, I was actually looking at Wizard too. But I literally, as you guys were talking, was the first time I glanced over the Burning Sky player book.
And I just put the PDF in Discord, so it's just easier to deal with. I'm going to delete that other thing because that was a link to.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I mean, like, if you look at it and you're like, no, I want to do something else, to do something else. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The only thing that I will say as far as your build, well, it doesn't really have a way of weighing in on this, but the majority of the populace of Regisaria.
You're gonna have to nail that down before we start playing.
Well, no. There's a part of me that says Regisaria and says Regisaria, and I'm like,
you just decide what it is and stick with it.
Regicia.
No, I don't like that at all. Get out of here. No.
You're putting too many letters in there. There's not a second.
Regicia? First of all, orcs rage. Regisaria. Regisaria.
Right, but see, now you're going Regisaria. You're at, where's that second R coming from?
First of all, if I live in Boston, I don't.
He's gathering the ones that have been dropped by everyone else.
Maybe they are.
Maybe
that's why the orcs
scooping them up.
Mad. They're like, fucking rage this, rage that.
Regisaria Rainiers.
Anyways,
because it's Rage SIA, Ragesia, Ragesia, Ragasia.
Also, that's what all the noble people say. There's like,
Ragesia.
And then when an orc shows up and rips your throat, he goes, so anyways,
I was right.
I was right till I died. Anyway.
I just say corporeal.
Shahalesti. Dasen. Sequen. Sindare. Ostelin.
These aren't real places. Anyways.
They're not real places. They're made up.
So yeah. So stuff and things. But look, see if there are things that work for you. If you don't want to do it, you want to do something else. Chris was like, "Hey Tom, could I be what are they called? Blood hunters? Blood raiders?
The other blood hunter, I think.
Blood hunter, yeah.
Hunter?
Yeah. What is it? Yes. And I told him, I was like, dude, man, do it. Just see what happens. Have at it. Go nuts. See what happens. So
right.
So yeah. So
Worst
make
case,
your characters. Have at it.
Kill them.
Shoot me questions if you have them, And if not, what we're going to do is, as we start next session, we'll be in a new world, a new place that is under the conflict of war, not because an outside alliance has brought that, but because the leader has been brought down and that all nations are scurrying to find their place. And so begins the war for the burning sky. Blah, blah, blah. And that's what happens. So,
Like that, Meatball. Good night.
good night. So, yeah. But, all right, all. We'll talk to y'all
Thank
later.
you, Tom. Thank you
All right.
Later.
for all
Later,
of your
all.
hard work. Thank you, Kevin, for all of you've done.
No problem.